Hello everyone, Mast3r Zak here. Today we are going to be playing Lobotomy Corporation. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Hello Aurora, hello Cheeky, hello Wei, and hello Ahab. How are you all doing today? But yeah, as you can see by the title, I have decided that we're gonna actually be progressing today. We kind of made that decision last time we streamed this when I was like, you know what? Let's make some progress, I guess, but I realized that I hadn't actually progressed to the next days. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We still technically have the option to reset to the beginning of the week, but I'm not going to be doing that. Unless... Okay, I'm going to... Caveat. Unless the abnormalities that I get a choice from are really, really bad, and in that case I'm not doing a week reset, I am just closing the game and save scumming. Not until we get the abnormalities you want, just until we get, like, better abnormalities. Just because, like, if it's all, like, melting love, blue star, and a bunch of other things that just kill everything. Also, hello Everett the Nugget, welcome, welcome. Also, you weren't here yesterday. Oh, that's a little loud. You weren't here yesterday when we made our new nuggets, so I will be adding you. Because I know you said you wanted to be a nugget, and then we weren't able to add you. So yeah, Oh, I thought this was Wei. I was like, why does Wei have a pipe? No, Wei's over here. The new people that we have since last time are Risa, Ahab, Sauls, I'm Idiot, and Batatake. And these are all going to be canon individuals, as long as we continue, so yeah. Very nice. Anyways, we're going to add Everett, just to start the stream off. And then we do have a new abnormality, actually, which is kind of interesting. I think it was like the sheep one, right? Yeah, the sheep. And then also we got, like, something else. Oh yeah, we got the heart earlier. So realistically, we can actually complete the have enough Alephs if we didn't get that, but we need to unlock things, so yes. Yesterday? Sorry, not yesterday. Last time we streamed Lobotomy Corporation. Yes. Why wouldn't I have a pipe? I just don't remember you having one. My brain not working. Sorry, I've been, like, having, like, an awful, like, sleep cycle schedule thing recently. And I apologize for not being able to do yesterday's stream. It turns out I did end up taking Cheeky's advice of just continuing to sleep, because I woke up and I was like, oh, I should stream, and then I just, boom, crashed. So yeah. Can you wear the cute, fluffy Apocalypse Bird outfit? Let's see. Where is it? It was, like, Teth, right? Where is it? Yeah, beat. Here it is. Yes, you can. Alright, let's make you. What do you want to look like? Oh my gosh, we've got the... No, we've got the glitch where you can't see their mouths. Pain. Can you add Sancho the Cat's Blood Fiend Sona? Oh no. Hold up, let me exit so that I can actually, return to main menu so that I can see their mouths. But yeah. Sancho the Cat's Blood Fiend Sona. True. So also, sorry the stream is an hour late. I was making Wei's cat Sancho look like Sancho in Photoshop. It's harder than you'd think creating like a cowl that is when you don't have, like, art talent at all. I should learn how to do art. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I ever get to the point, there we go. They have mouths now. All right, what do you look like? What are, like, some vibes you give off, Everett? What are some vibes, Everett? Weatherby? No place I'd rather be. Bum 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 bum. But dude, I was cooking. No, chat. What was it? What did I say it was? It was... See, now I'm thinking of Riptide. Now I'm like... That's the wrong song. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the back rooms getting killed by abnormalities. My lover, she's waiting for me right by Jumbo Josh. My seat's been taken by a plethora of horror mascots, and see, it would work. It would work. I'm cooking. You should have made the shoes yellow. I was going to, but then I realized it was an hour after stream start time. Well, like, what are your vibes, Everett? Like, is this your vibes? Is this Everett? Everett. 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 Yes, I'm spelling it correctly. I won't be singing that. That's fine, Cheeky. No, I honestly, I have to lock in and actually do the things I say I'm gonna do. The 2 videos that I have recorded for this channel, well, yeah, I've not edited, like, at all. I just need to, like, lock in and, like, do stuff. I still have not finished making the 7,000 subscriber special. And it's like, I've recorded it, just lock in. Nah, this is not your vibe? What is your vibe, Everett? Miho. Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. The skibbity. Something like that. Finn. Dude, they just added Adventure Time into Fortnite. That's crazy. I am still to this day a little upset that we couldn't do the second Fortnite stream when Miku was added, because that would have been fun. Check Discord. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're on 7.12 thousand subscribers. Yeah, we gained that next 100 very quickly. We're kinda goated. Oh, nice! You actually have the numbers. Okay, no, that's so goated. Let's see. Front hair, 34. 34. Named Everett. But yeah, I do regret. I do think it came out really well, and I do like the parts that Cheeky added in post. But like, I gotta get good at like singing, I think, because I feel like I could. And I don't feel like that's, like, misguided. I was watching, like, the karaoke stream back, and, like, I'm not, like, great at singing. I'm not, like, good at singing. But, like, I'm, like, okay. I'm, like, passable as, like, a streamer, you know? I don't need to be, perfect at streaming. I just need to, do it good enough that it's, entertaining content. So, that's what I gotta remember. And I've sung before. I did the Fly My Wings cover. But yeah. First person to ever give Zach the numbers? True! Alright. I thought it said Owen, but no, it's Everett. Here you go, Everett. You can be in this, because this is the piece that... These are the people that are actual people, and then Plagius here has to take care of the others. Sorry, Plagius. Anyways, let's give you what you wanted, which was the bird. And there we go. Let us begin. Everyone go listen to Last Christmas in February on your channel to know what he's talking about. True. I should post, like, a reaction video to it. I started making one, and then I'm like, no, this is fine. I don't need to do this. But then I posted my reaction video to your other video, and it did really well, and I'm like, dang. Also, how's the audio, chat? I always have to ask this at the beginning of the stream, or else who knows what will happen. Oh, right, Censored is here. I forgot about that. Alright, Frank. Go to Censored. And then, we want to take... Alright, let's speed up time as well. We want to take you, Hyena, and go down to Judgment Bird. But yeah. I should post my reaction to that. I think that'd be a good idea. Alright, let's send Ahab to the sheep. Because, like, I don't know. That there was a sheep in the mirror dungeon for that Kanto. Chat, did you hear the sad news about Limbus Company? Did you hear the absolute like tear jerker news that Kanto 8 is happening before the next Walpurgis Night? It's actually so over, chat. It's so over. Kanto 8 is happening before the Walpurgis Night. And now, I understand there are some people here, and they're gonna be like, wait, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad... Yo! Welcome to the Mast3rs, Aurora! Welcome, welcome. Let's go. I just want to perfectly cleanse. I want to apologize. A lot of the benefits, I don't know how real they are, but thank you so much. I will try to make more members-only content, because, like, right now, the only members are, like, Jay and, like, Shadow, and I can just, like, DM them new stuff. So I'll try to make actual members-only content now. My apologies. Thank you so much. But yeah, as I was saying, Kanto 8 is happening before the Walpurgis Night. And also, so everyone's like, yeah, what does that mean? Like, that's not a bad thing. Think about it, chat. Think about it for just a few seconds. A few seconds more than you've already thought about it. What happens whenever there's a new Kanto? What happens whenever there's a new Kanto? Just think. Like, there's always, like, new IDs, new store, like, it's a lot of fun. But what's one very key gameplay aspect that happens whenever there's a new Kanto? Aurora can ban one person from chat per stream? No, wait. Cheeky. That doesn't seem like an addition to Aurora's benefits. That seems like an addition to your own power. You get justified in your actions to ban for free. I don't know. But, you do get a Discord perk. So, Cheeky, can you, give, Aurora... Actually, Aurora, are you on the Discord? Then you can get the special members Discord perk. We lose all our resources. Yup. We lose half of the boxes. So join me at some point before Kanto 8 for a Limbus Company stream where I finally spend my resources, chat. Because I was waiting for the Walpurgis to do so, but now Walpurgis isn't gonna happen. So join me at a random undisclosed date pre-Kanto 8 where you can see the rare event of me actually spending PE boxes on things. So that should be fun. AKA the Mast3r Zak torture stream. Dog, I have so much lunacy. Let me spend it. This can't be happening. Cheeky, save your lunacy. Remember, the Arc Knights egos are gonna be limited run, and they're never gonna happen again. What if Fluid Sack 2 is released? You gotta remember that, Cheeky. Stay strong. Fluid Sack 2 will be worth it. What does this do? I forgot which one does this. Employee with Temperance under 2 will fall asleep. That's fine. Never to reawaken. Ahab is over level 2. Bad, the counter decreased. Void Dream. Light put every employee came in contact with sleep. Woke up when the manager shook them. Return on its own volition. Attempt to suppress the abnormality will provoke it. Okay. Occasionally proud, dealing white damage to an entire department. Employees who were asleep. Okay, that's fine. So just, like, don't hit it. Okay, this one's easy. I have, like, 46,000 lunacy, a limbillion boxes. Oh my god, I don't care about the stupid Arc Knights ego, Zach. What if it's Fluid Sack 2? Think about it. We've gotta be prepared for these kinds of things. Also, hello Dragon Dust, welcome. I tried Lobotomy Corporation once, got to day 16, then had all your employees die to a Nuno Violet and magic bullet friendly fire. I think that exact situation has happened to me too. I'm pretty sure that's the universal Lobotomy Corporation experience. Did you know that you can reset the weeks? I learned that, like, I was gonna say pretty recently, but I probably learned that a year ago, and I've not, like, progressed in the game since, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. But no, we're goated. We're goated, we're winning, we stay on top, we stay victorious. Yes, Zach, I'm gonna save Lunacy. Currently, I am good at saving Lunacy. I am sick of saving Lunacy. Maybe I just have, like, the thing where it makes it so I can't spend... actually, no, I just have the thing where it makes it so I can't spend resources. I forgot. I was like, maybe I have that. Mr. Can't Spend PE boxes at all, ever. Yeah, maybe I have that. Maybe. Just maybe, chat. We're not sure. We're not sure. We're gonna send Oswin in here because he's resistant to all the things. I swear, if Oswin gets the things instead of Frank, I'm gonna be so upset. We don't know, chat. We don't know for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna let Risa level up the other things. I know that Lolita makes it so Risa can only work with them, but that's only... I'm pretty sure that's only after they've been worked with once. So we want to fully level up Risa. What if instead of Hakuma, it was Hakma? What if it was Haktuma? I mean, it works, so you're not gonna be, like, executed on the spot, but, like, I do have 21 bullets. Just keep that in mind. They're never gonna make Fluid Sack 2. They wish they hadn't made Fluid Sack 1. Yeah, you say that, but then they made the Ring ID Yi Sang. See, the issue is, with a limited run... think about how strong all the wall purchase night IDs are, sorry, to justify having people spend money on them, basically. Because they're, like, semi-limited run, and, like, people, you wanna spend money on this so that, like, you can get it, and blah, 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 blah. Imagine that, but with the collaboration event with the CEO of the company's favorite video game. There's no way the Arknights egos aren't busted. There is no way they aren't, like, absolutely cracked for no reason. You're gonna, like, load one into, like, the thing, and it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's Ring Sang 1. They're never gonna make Ring Sang 2. Kanto 8 is approaching. Honestly, Ring Sang is very easy to make. Ring Sang 2 is incredibly easy to make. You wanna know how? Introduce a new gameplay mechanic. That's how they made Ring Sang 1, they can do it again. Literally, Ring Sang is one of the easiest mistakes to make. All you need to do is just introduce some form of, like... That was coin reuse. And they were very smart about unbreakable coins. But all that needs to happen with Unbreakable Coins, by making the Unbreakable Coins start out with, I believe it was Shield Ishmael, and, like, having it be, like, basically nothing. But all they need to do is release a few more IDs with new mechanics that aren't that good, and then accidentally develop a secretly broken mechanic, and then, you know, release an ID that utilizes it, and then it's Ring Sang 2. Watch every Arknight's ego be even worse than Soda Lu. Soda Hong Lu, true. The first time you ever saw a video of yours was a YouTube short, and the pronunciation of Z-Way was what caused you to watch more. And now, bada bing, bada boom, I'm watching a stream. Yo, let's go. Dude, the engagement bait is working. I say as if that's not just how I pronounce words. It's so cooked for me. So many times I've seen comments where it's like, he has to be faking it, right? And it's like, no, that's just how I pronounce the words. I don't know, man. It's the English language. Everyone dunks on the English language being weird and, like, having bad pronunciation and, like, not making sense, but then when somebody says stuff, they're like, how are you not able to understand this? This is easy. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. Z-way. That's what is spelled! You should watch the video where he learns how to spell knee. Yeah. I have a feeling if you ever met an etymologist, you would be put in immediate danger. I feel like if I met a lot of professionals of, like, science fields, I would be put in danger. I feel like I give off very, like... I don't know. I don't know what vibes I give off that, like, would scare the academics. But, like, it's not that I'm, like, stupid. It's that, like, the universe bends the truth around existence to make me smart. Don Quixote. I know. Ring Sang? That's what his name is. Oh, Punishing Bird is out. I didn't know why Punishing Bird is down here, but okay. Oh, it's because the bird I hate probably pushed him here. I gotta figure out where the bird I hate is. Yeah, honestly, it's fine because I've pronounced so many words incorrectly in English, I'm not gonna be, like, crucified for pronouncing all the names in Hong Lu's canto wrong, because that's like, it's not, like, out of, like, I don't know, like, racism, it's just that I'm stupid, so it can be excused. Yeah, I'm goated. TLDR, I'm goated, chat. Hey, why is this, like, broken thing here? I don't know. But yeah. She-yeehaw. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's S-H-I, she... And then, like, I can't, like, read words correctly as well. It's not my fault, chat. I don't know if I have dyslexia, but I probably have dyscalculia, so I might have it. I don't know, chat. I don't know these things. I just try to live in the world with the situations that have been gifted to me. I want to know where you got the U in Ryushu for you to pronounce it Ryushu. But it... O-Y-O makes the oo sound. It makes the U sound. I think. I don't know. Just got back from the Project Sekai movie. Yo, welcome back, Sugar Pop. I don't know what PJSK is, but I'm assuming it's Project Sekai. I don't know if Project Sekai has a movie, but I have been reminded of its existence from the Fortnite stream, where we just pretend like everything's Limbus Company related. Do you have Thoroglacia, though? Yo makes yoey? Yoey? She-ha. Dude, Cheeky is, like, kinda goated at, like, self-promotion during my streams. I'm kidding. His dyslexia brain reads it one way and then refuses to correct itself no matter how many times he's corrected? Well, actually, yeah, kind of. I don't know. It just, like, sounds... See, the issue is... It's not that, like... I don't know. It's like, it just sounds weird. I'm not gonna say, like, Faust. That's, like, that doesn't sound right. Like, I know that, like, it probably, like, actually is, but, like, it doesn't sound correct. Why would I say Faust? And not Faust? Faust sounds correct. Project Sekai, PJSK is Project Sekai in a world where Miku, Project Senkai in a world where Miku can't sing. Oh yeah, the Hatsune Miku movie! Dude, I can't believe they made a movie about Minecraft, and then they made a documentary series about Minecraft's creator, like, the next week. This is kind of crazy. Is that joke still relevant? I don't know. Colorful Stage, the movie. A Miku who can't sing. But that's a mouthful. Just say the Miku movie. Dude, a Minecraft movie and the Miku movie. Dude, I hate this guy so much. Because Faust is her name. But Faust is her name, not Faust. I don't know. I don't know. It's like how you guys tried to get me to say Demian for Damien. It's like, sure, that might be how it's pronounced in, like, Germany. But like, I don't know if we're in Germany right now. We could be, maybe, but I feel like words, when they get transferred into different languages, change their... And I know it's, like, not actually being translated, but it's being transferred. And that doesn't make... Demian doesn't make sense. Jump scare. Faust Guilty Gear? Yeah, it's not Faust Guilty Gear, it's Faust Guilty Gear. And, like, sorry, my throat is, like, very bad. I'm not, like, sick, but my throat is, like, closing in on itself. I don't know why. That's not good. Faust, Ryushu, Yi Sang. How is Yi Sang not right? That's what he says. He goes Yi Sang. Shiyuha. I would, yeah. I don't have anything to say anymore. That's just how I am. Shuvamp. Well, that was confusing. Just because I don't know why. I forgot why she was circled. I forgot that she did that. I don't know. It's sang as in song? Yi song? It's pronounced similarly to song. Yi song. See, okay, this is why when I started the game, I gave everyone nicknames. I called them Bat for Heathcliff. I called Ryushu Smoke. I called Rhodia Money. Don Quixote was still Don, I'm pretty sure. Sinclair was Basil. Like, I had a whole system figured out. Dongrang was Dragon. Like, we kept doing it. And then everyone was like, why do you call them these? And I was like, okay, because I don't remember, like, people's names. And, like, what to call people. And everyone's like, how? Like, you can just look at the words. And I was like, fine. And then I started calling them by their names, and then everyone was like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, oh no. I've never been on his side. Oh no. Moderators, rebel against Mast3r Zak. No. Yeah, that's kind of like what they do. The mods... I feel like the most... Out of everyone's messages, I'm pretty sure Cheeky has deleted more of my messages than anyone else. Which is kind of crazy. Just because you aren't calling her Smoke anymore doesn't mean Ryushu is right. I never said it was. I'm just saying, like, this is the bed that we've chosen, and now you must lay in it, or something like that. I don't know. Chat. No! Hoon! How did Hoon die? Oh, there's still a doubt alive. Well, we gotta restart the day, but... Chat, I read this as hyena. I read this as hyena. Like, you almost clicked the wrong button. You guys should have known something was up. What if instead of Freecliff, it was through patches of freakiness instead of Violet? That could be true. Freecliff getting his freak on with his freak go. What if the sinners were brain rot? We've got... Actually, yeah, no. What? Hold up. No, I'm cooking. What brain rot fits each sinner, chat? We've got, I'm now blanking on the sinner. We've got Skibbity Sinclair. Sinclair. We have, Mer Sigma. I think Mer Sigma works. Hold up. We got Moglu. Moglu is canon. Let's see. No, like one, it's gotta be one brain rot term per sinner. One brain rot term per sinner. I don't know. I've now expended my knowledge well on the subject. We got the Rhodey attacks for Phantom tax because she likes food, I guess. I don't know. Now they're immediately getting weaker. Hey, if you want Brain Rot Ishmael, you should watch True. Served it up, and then Cheeky came in with the slam dunk. Yeah, I almost accidentally watched that a little bit ago. And I was like, oh wait, no, I can't watch that. I forget, I have to react to them. Dawn Mew maxing? I feel like there's a better one for Dawn. I don't know, though. Rody Hio? Oh no. I don't know. But you didn't have to cut me off. Like it never happened, that we were nothing. Dude, I should do like an actual karaoke stream one of these days. My throat is like kind of dead right now. I might have like developed popcorn lung because I really like to eat microwave popcorn, and it turns out they have like really bad chemicals in them. I don't know. What do you mean accidentally? Well, I click because I was trying to figure out like brain rot lyrics for the Limbus Company songs, and then I was like, oh yeah, Cheeky made one of these, and then I clicked on it, and I'm like, wait, I'm not supposed to be watching this. Soy Quixote? That's messed up. That's messed up. That's awful. Wait, what? If you put Spanish words in front of her name, my brain defaults to Quixote. But if you don't, it's Quixote. That's messed up. Why? What? It's awful. It's so over for me, chat. I'm cooked. It's so over. I don't know, man. It's just over for me. Well, I don't know what Ela is. Chat, I tried to learn Spanish. I have no, like, I actually genuinely think that I am unable to learn another language because I tried, like, so hard for, like, so long, and, like, I just don't know anything, like, at all. I really want to go to Japan one of these days, but I know that I'll have to go in, like, a group of people because I genuinely cannot, like, learn languages. So if I ever go to Japan, it's gotta be in, like, a group of people who, like, kind of know the language and can just, like, take me places. I'll be like, hey guys, can we go here? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll be like, okay. Drank Quixote. La Criatura. Punishing bird. I thought somebody died again. Oh no. Zach, Cheeky, Alex, and Jay in Japan when? True! The Japan trip, TM. Don't let this distract you from what he just said. He just said, I accidentally clicked on my friend's video that she said she wants me to watch as a friend who likes her. Luckily, I didn't watch it. Well, yeah, because I've got... I thought I was supposed to react to it. I don't know. I forgot that I'm allowed to watch your videos now. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't choose to have my brain work like this. It just does. It just does. I'll try to... I know I keep saying that, but I'll try to watch it soon. You know what, actually? Tell you what, Cheeky. Tell you what. I am gonna react to Alexiel's reaction, to Jay's reaction, to my reaction, to your reaction of the limbus fruits today. And then I'm going to edit the video of me reacting to your, our Limbus Company parody video. And then, how many Limbus covers do you have, Cheeky? And then I'll react to your Limbus covers. I think that like is a good timeline. Are ya winning, son? Yeah, kind of. Is that okay, Cheeky? Okay, who's breaking out? Old Lady, which we don't care about, and Proboscis. Porcubus, sorry. I don't know how I read this as Proboscis, but yeah. I just saw the Roblox game you're playing. Yo. Watch him forget to do all this. Just remind me to react to Alexiel's Limbus Company fruit thing, and then I'll hopefully remember all the other steps in the process. Zach, you are not allowed to make videos reacting to my non-joke covers. Okay, see, that's where I was confused. I was like, there's some sort of rule with reacting to Cheeky's stuff, because I know you've said that before. And I thought it was that I had to wait until more of the joke covers came out, but it's that I can't react to the non-joke covers. Got it. See, there was a rule. I did remember that I had to do something with it. I just forgot what. So... it's not... I'm not that cooked. I remembered that I couldn't do something, and so I just didn't do anything. Zach definitely read what I said wrong. Probably. Imagine if an intervalo before or after, or even during Ryushu's Kanto, we meet a certain distorted index manager. The Monshigan that survived. Rizbus Company? True. Cumpris is fine. Wait, what? Do you have any other joke covers, Cheeky? I can't remember. Besides, no. All right. The last Christmas Limbus version is not a joke cover. That's peak. That's not a joke cover. That's like just good. It's so good. It's so good. Why are you at like no sanity? Are you stupid? Whenever Zach doesn't understand something, he just says something about the Monchigans. Cheeky, I don't know. I've said this before, but I don't know like how much like it is realized. But like I am almost constantly thinking about the happy blood fiend of the parade. Like, I know that, like, we talked about this in the comments, under the thing, where you're like, why did Zach say, they added me to why Kanto 7 was so bad? It's literally, if Limbus Company is being talked about enough, or the synapse in my brain, like, connects to the massive synapse that is just dedicated to the happy blood fiend of the parade and the fact that it is in the game. Like, that, like, might genuinely be one of, like, the top, like, things that has happened to me in my life. Like, that'll be a thing that, like, I remember till I'm, like, I don't know. If I ever, like, develop Alzheimer's or dementia, which is, like, literally my worst fear, I'm gonna turn into the happy blood fiend of the parade. Like, my brain will just think that I am that. It's gonna actually just be like what happened in Don Quixote. You can't listen to any of the Kanto 7 ones, those aren't funny, so if anyone is mean to me about them, I cry. Last Christmas and Cumpris are silly, so it's fine. You can't react, you can't react. You can watch my videos as a way to support your, and this is real, friend. Well, no, I have, Cheeky, I have, like, I have watched them, but the way that I've watched them is, I have clicked on the video, muted the audio, and then moved the screen so that I can't see it. I have given you a view on your video, I have not watched them, though. Oh no. Alright, have a good rest of your day, Dragon Dust. You're gonna go do Mirror Dungeon? I mean, I usually do Mirror Dungeon while I'm watching something else. You can continue to watch. Stares directly at you. Your attendance is mandatory. Or something like that, I don't know. What? Yeah. Oh no. See, even when I, like, explain things to be like, no, don't worry, it's still fine, it ends up digging me a deeper hole. I'm like, don't worry, Cheeky, no, I have watched your thing. Or, I haven't watched it, but I've given it views, and then... Blink 2 times if you are nothing there, 3 times if you are a skinwalker. I am neither. Hi, I'm Mast3r Zak. Dude, Ahab has little horns now. That's kind of fitting, chat, right? I think, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember what Ahab's, like, story is. She's not the happy blood fiend of the parade. Zach rules. Oh no. I thought this was yellow, but it's white. Me? Zach is the most abnormal guy to ever live? Maybe. I don't know. Blink 0 times if the exists. Well, that's not possible. My eyes need to be, I'm not a fish. My eyes need to be, like, watered. Has anyone, like, in literature, like, made, like, the eyes are like seeds parallel before? Because I feel like that one kind of, like, cooks hard, actually, now that I think about it. Like, your eyes are like seeds. Because I know, like, there's, like, seeds as, like, a concept are, like, very, like, prominent in a lot of, like, things, and so are, like, eyes. But has anyone, like, been like, hey, do you know how you have to, like, water your eyes? You have to do that with seeds, too. I wonder if anyone has made that parallel yet. In, like, the poem verse or something. I don't know what it's called. Alright, how many are left? There's, like, one left. My eyes aren't growing in my body. Yes, they are. Oh, chat, I learned something super cool the other day. Dude, I learned a crazy fact. There's one of my friends that I talk to. I was gonna say there's this guy that I talk to, but no, we're friends. I don't know why I, like, started it like that. But, there's one of my friends that I talk to. We have a lot of very, like, philosophical and insightful conversations about things. And he informed me that your eyes aren't recognized as parts of your body by your immune system. Your immune system doesn't know it has eyes. And if it figures out that it has them, it actively tries to kill them. Your immune system will actively try to kill your eyes if it figures out that it has them. I think that's, like, insane, actually. And, like, he was talking, and it's like, oh, actually, you don't want to get immune system boosters because your immune system is not a thing that, like, you want to be, like, if you need immune system boosters, of course you need to get them, but it's one of those things where, like, if you already have a perfectly fine working immune system, if you get immune system boosters, it will actually have a chance of, like, harming you because your immune system is, like, scary. Like, your immune system is, like, actively trying to, like, kill you if it gets strong enough or something like that. Like, it will, like, eat your eyes and things like that. And it's like, what? Why did it do that? That is stupid. Or is it stupid? I think it is. A little. That's not true? Is it not? I feel like one of the issues that I have is that I just, like, blindly believe people that I trust. I think that's one of the things that I'm, like, learning about myself. Like, is that I just, like, believe people, and maybe I shouldn't. Because if that's not true, yeah, it is. I don't know if I trust Wei. Someone look this up. Am I justified in just trusting people? No, okay, never mind. Well, Hyena, I guess you're gonna go... I swear, if Hyena changes the eyes and not... You know what? Let's switch it up. Cheeky, let's get you, this one, and see if it doesn't... Or Frank, sorry. Oh, wait, Hyena is goated! Oh my god! That's insane! I forget, Hyena's, like, literally the best to ever do it. Like, ever. Jeez. And that was already, like, one down. Aurora reminds me of a Lobotomy Corporation run where there was a default employee named Audra. Feed me, Seymour. Or whatever the Audrey 2 says. Dude, imagine naming a plant after the girl you have a crush on who's in a relationship with another man. That's, like... I don't know, dude. And, like, publicly calling it that. Like, people know that it's called Audrey 2. Like, you're kind of weird, dude. Like, I get that, like, relationships are complex And, like, if he called the plant that privately, that'd be fine. But you know she's gotta be a little weirded out when you, like, make worldwide headlines with this, like, mystery plant named after her. Like, I'd be like, okay, man, that's a little strange. I'm gonna read more, but right off the bat, it's sounding like the exact opposite. Oh, no. I can't spell? Don't worry, Aubrey. I can't spell either. No, it's Audrey, too. Yeah, it's... Was I saying Audrey? I don't know. Aurora. Audrey. Feed me, Seymour. Dude, remember when he, like, have you guys seen Little Shop of Horrors, by the way? Is that, like, a piece of media that is, like, commonly consumed by people? Or is it just one of those things that, like, my parents were fans of, and so I think everyone's a fan of it? What are your guys' thoughts on the hit play/musical/movie Little Shop of Horrors? No? You guys don't know about it? Imagine spelling Aurora wrong. Oh no. Who's Zach with the CK? I mean, it's an acceptable spelling, but like, and I know this is like probably hypocritical of me to say now that now that all you guys know that I like can't pronounce words correctly, but there are a few ways of correctly pronouncing Zach. I don't have the single correct pronunciation. However, I have a cool one. Z-A-K is an uncommon spelling of the thing. However, it spells it right. Z-A-K spells Zach. It is part of the 3-letter name group. So, alongside Z-A-C as well. So, Z-A-C is another acceptable spelling. Another acceptable spelling is Z-A-C-K, Zach. However, it loses the aura of being spelled with 3 letters. Now it's a 4-letter name, which has its own group, but less associated there. Then there's Z-A-C-H. That spells Zach. That's not Zach. That spells Zach. If you spell your name Z-A-C-H, you are Zach. You can still be Zachary, but you are Zach. And I know that, like, oh, in the full name it spells, it's actually, it's the CH still spells cha. It spells ka. But no, it spells cha. Because that's how that works. Now, I'm gonna say something even more controversial, but as a Zach with a 3-letter name and the correct pronunciation of the nickname, I can share this. Z-A-Q and Z-A-X are more correct pronunciations of the nickname, and I believe carry more actual, like, accredited weight and aura than Z-A-C-H. If you pull up and you say, hey, my name is Zach with a Q, or Zach with an X, I respect you. But if you say Z-A-C-H is Zach, like, I'm sorry, but, like, we no longer have the same name. Like, you have to understand, you lose the credibility of having the same name as me if you spell it like that. Like, you lose that. Z-A-X and Z-A-Q work. K is definitely K isn't a real letter. K, C, and Q are all K. Just because C comes sooner in the alphabet doesn't mean it's right. K has been first forever. But yeah. Anyways, sites with immune privilege include eyes, brain, that, and fetus. True. So that means that the immune system doesn't know those are real, right? Because why would it... yeah, that means immune privilege probably is a fancy way of saying the immune system just doesn't know they exist. No, K is the real one. C is not the real one. C isn't real, K is real though. K is a real letter, C is not. if we're going off of the Germanic English alphabet based on the Greek alphabet, K is real and C is not. K is real, and Q is not real either. But Q, I think, is funny. I think it's funny to have a letter that exists that is not used outside of being combined with another letter. And even then, it just makes the same sound as another letter. What are we doing here? Letters are so, like, silly and make no sense. Like, why? Why? God's sake, Zach, you can say the word. Oh, wait, yeah, placenta, isn't that just like an organ? I don't know. I don't know what I can and can't. Whatever. K is real, C takes S's and K's job. True! True. K is real. Who will win, OMORI Aubrey or Captain Ahab from Limbus? Aubrey's kind of like Heathcliff if you think about it. Like, they're like the exact same character if you think about it. Hold up, chat, I'm cooking. Aubrey's kind of just Heathcliff. Think about it. I've seen Q used by itself before. It does exist, but like, it's supposed to be only ever with you, which is the stupidest thing ever. And also, whenever Q is used in a sentence that is QU, it just makes the U sound. What are we doing here? Why does it exist if it just makes the U sound? It's like, oh, what does the Q make? Oh, Q. It makes the Q sound. And it's like, what are we talking about? You mean KU? Q? The U just exists to say itself. And, like, we got full, like, words that exist, like Q, which is Q-U-E-U-E. What are we doing here? That's just the letter Q. Or K and then U. Just make it be K-U. Q. It's so stupid. He's what? What did we say? I just saw Zach is white, though. Ah, I see now. So that's why Zach is true, but the I specifically evolved to... Ah, okay, I see now. So what Zach said is true, but the I has specifically evolved not to trigger that response. True! That's true. He's very white. Yeah. I can't go out into the sunlight without getting sunburned. I have to wear a jacket and a hat everywhere. Even when it's hot outside, which sucks. But because I don't like sunscreen. Like, I know the next thing is, oh, just wear sunscreen. It feels weird. I don't like having sunscreen on my skin. But yeah, I literally get sunburned if I go into the sun. I'm like a vampire, chat. Dude, I used to have really defined canines as well. And then they chipped. And then my parents lied to me and said that was fine. They chipped during an Animal Crossing live stream. And I was like, chat, my tooth just chipped. What happens? And then my parents said, it'll be fine. And then it never was. And it's, to this day, it is now short. And I'm sad. Because I used to have really defined canines. And I was really proud of that. YouTube is annoying because I can't time out people for 10 seconds as a joke because it deletes their entire log. Exactly, it's so annoying. I would so have the timeout people for like 10 seconds, but then it ruins the entire VOD because now you can't see what they said. Points. Blood Fiend, true! Dude, vampires are so... I've said so many different vampire things that I probably don't need to, but like the sewer vampires are still like peak. You lost your vampirism because of lack of blood consumption? Dude, I just learned, and I'm like kind of upset about this. I just learned that if you, like, because I was watching a video summary of the movie The Pit, or, like, the platform. Actually, it was The Platform, yeah. It was a video summary of the movie The Platform, because it was in my recommended, and then I, like, clicked on it just because I'm like, yeah, sure, and it starts with, and then it starts with a guy, and his whole thing is that he wants to read his book, Don Quixote, and I'm like, yo, okay, this is calling to me. And they said that, like, if you eat, like, other people, you get, like, prion disease, and I'm like, dang, I can't drink people's blood then, because I would get prion disease. And that sucks. You don't want prion disease. I'm pretty sure Alexiel knows a lot about prion disease, and then it's bad. You need to consume it again to regain your canines. If I ever, like, drank blood, I would, like, get prion disease, and that would suck. It sucks that, like, we can't do, like, okay. I don't know. Alex, get on chat, he's talking about prions. True. Tastes like prion disease. Whoa. But yeah, don't go around eating other people, chat. You can get prion disease. And I know, like, I don't want to, like, step on your, like, freedoms or whatever, but prion disease will kill you, and there's no cure. Because it's about, like, unfolded, like, proteins. And you don't want your proteins to be folding. Or unfolding. Like, that's, like, I know that you exercise, and, like, you, like, fold while you exercise. This bit's going nowhere. I'm just gonna stop it here. I'm killing the bit. I'm killing it. Rip, I guess it's not the most ingenious thing to do. Yeah. I think it'd be kind of sick if, I should stop. I don't know. This bit is getting too far. I don't know. See, because, alright, we're gonna get to the point, and I'm gonna say something that I'm, like, not supposed to say, and then people are not gonna like it. But now that I've said that, people are like, well, what is he gonna say? I am not a cannibal. Let's just, like, let's just say that. That's not what I'm trying to say, but there's another point. But now that I've said this, and now that I'm stuck on this topic and have not moved on since, it's suspicious. Bum 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 bum. I don't know. It's genuinely so messed up that... Alright, fine, I'll say it. I think it's kind of crazy that, then I've said the thing in my head, and then I'm like, wait, no, this is a crazy take. We're the Project Moon fandom. Project Moon fandom's, like, actually insane. It's fine. I think it's crazy that, like, consensual cannibalism is still illegal. That's, like, kind of insane. I'm not a cannibal, and I don't want to be cannibalized, but, like, I just think it's weird that that's, like, just illegal straight out. Like, you can't even be like, oh, when I die, like, I want my, like, family to be able to, like, eat me or something like that. I don't know. Again, I don't want that, but I think it's just kind of crazy that that's, like, fully illegal. It's like, why do you care? Told you it was going to be a pretty lukewarm take. I've had conversations with this about people, and they're like, you're crazy. But I guess there's probably a difference between... Speaking of cannibalism, the sweepers! The sweeper! But yeah, I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, I guess because I'm talking to people in real life, takes like this are a little bit more, like, absolutely insane. But I don't know. feel like, I don't care. Why should, like, other people? The sweepers are their blood fiends. True! It isn't? It isn't? No, I'm pretty sure it is. Or at least that's what someone told me. I could have been lied to again. Consensual cannibalism is legal. At least it is here in Brazil. Let's go. Like, I don't know. I think people just, like, care too much about other people. Like, I think... I have, taken up a very, like, let people have fun take when it comes to stuff like that. But, like, it never stops. So, like, I'm like, yeah, consensual cannibalism. Yeah, let people have fun. I don't care. I wouldn't want a consensual cannibalism ritual done on me, but, like, if someone else wants that, like, I don't care. No, Porcupus! I thought Wei was working on you! That's stupid. Well, it's fine. Wei can still kill it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. No, it isn't even. You're also allowed to keep loved one's skull. You are also not allowed to keep a loved one's skull or anything like that. I think even tattoo preservation isn't allowed. That's actually so stupid. If I want to have my skull displayed on the mantle, because I think that'd be really cool, that should be totally legal. I think it's actually insane that, and I don't care if you don't want this to happen to you. That's perfectly fine. I don't want to be cremated, but that's, like, something that people can do. But I think that it's crazy that governments can be like, hey, if you don't pay money to get buried in these, like, 3 specific ways, after you're dead, if anyone respects your wishes, that don't, like, harm anyone else, these don't, like, cause, like, public nuisances, like, this is not, like, anything that, like, affects anyone else, you're breaking the law, because we personally wouldn't want that to happen to us. And we think it's weird that you want that to happen to you. And it's like, bro, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. What do you mean I can't have my, like, skull on a mantelpiece? What do you mean that, like, that's, like, improper, like, handling of a corpse? Like, who cares? It's cool. And that's the way that I would want to be, like, buried. Why do I have to, like, spend thousands of dollars to, like, get a coffin and then, or, like, get cremated, or, like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine with not doing those. Well, burying is actually kind of cool, but, like, I don't want that. Like, I want to have cool stuff happen with my corpse. Not, like, just being like, oh, well, you gotta be put in a box. And also, you have to, like, have these awful chemicals pumped into your body. So it's not even, like, you're not even dead how you died. You're, like, Frankenstein together with, like, a bunch of, like, fluoride and, like, stuff like that. And it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that, man. Like, let me just, like, exist. It was because they didn't want people to desecrate other people's corpses without permission. Then make a law about it being with permission. Like, there are many laws where it's like, hey, unless you do this without permission, it's illegal. If someone gives me money, that's legal. If I take money from someone without their permission, that's illegal. If I were to do, like, adult things with an individual consensually, that's legal. If it wasn't consensual, that's illegal. Like, that's, like, the whole system the law is built off of. I don't know why we've got to be like, we can't trust people to actually, like, do this, so we're just gonna make it illegal flat out. It's like, that's so stupid. There are people fighting to change these laws, but they're getting blocked by, like, 10,000 old wasp men who are scared of death? I don't know. I just think it, like, just let people, like, exist. And, like, if they want to, like, do something cool, then let them. Actually, that's a good one, Zach. If you die, would you want to be brought back with the caveat that you might come back wrong? Yes! As long as it's me, as long as mentally okay, actually, caveat to that caveat. If it's me and it's my consciousness, if I still have my consciousness and my memories, that's all I care about. As long, like, I don't care if I'm, like, some hideous monstrosity or, like, stuck in, like, a robot. If my consciousness and memories are somehow able to jump over both, not just my memories, but my consciousness and my memories, if they're able to make the jump, yes. I would, I don't care. Remember, I would rather exist in the void than be reincarnated. I don't have the most, popular views on death in the afterlife, let's just say. I would rather be tortured for all existence than not to exist. Zach, if you die, do I have permission to try making you into a blood fiend when you die? Only if, like, it's actually, like, a thing you can do. Like, I don't want you to just, like, experiment on... I don't want to, like, be like, oh, we're gonna experiment to make you the first blood fiend, but if it's, like, it's a tested thing, I'd be like, yeah, I'd want to be a blood fiend. If come back wrong means not you? No, then I would... How big is the chance? How big is the chance? Because if it's not me, that doesn't affect me either way. Unless it, like, destroys my, like, soul or something. I don't know. I wouldn't risk it if it's like... If it's like, press the button, and you get to live forever, but you have a 10% chance of your soul being erased. Like, no, I'm fine. Yeah, I know that, Zach. That's why I said come back wrong. It's, if, like, let's say, like, this is unconnected from the afterlife at all. And, like, it just has a chance to, like, clone me, and, like, the clone comes back to Earth, that's fine. I'm fine with that, I'm chill. Like, it's as long as it's not, like... that just doesn't affect me. I mean, it does, like, affect my, like, legacy, but if they're like me, then they're like me. I was talking with some friends the other day about, like, cloning. And I was, like, talking, and I was like, do you guys have, like, a plan for if you ever get cloned, like, accidentally? Or, like, would you want to be cloned? And then do you have a plan for, like, if you, like, somehow were to get cloned? And I was, like, talking about how I have, like, a clone. Like, if I ever get cloned, I have a, like, specific, like, thing in my brain that I've already, like, considered and, like, gone over and, like, fully adapted it into a part of my being. That, like, if I end up, like, if there is a clone, and we both want to still inhabit the life that was of the original, there's a solution. And it's just, we both have already, at this point that I am now, have come to the agreement that we will just both inhabit the same life. And, yes. And for some reason, like, they just didn't like that. It's not that they didn't like that I said that, it's just like they were like, well, what if they become evil? And I'm like, well, if it's a clone that has all my memories, they're not, then they have memorized this as well. And they're like, but things change. And I'm like, I've had this mantra in my head for 6 years. Like, they're not, the clone, like, then the clone just becomes like a twin. Like a twin to me, then that's fine. But like, if we're both trying to inhabit the same life, like, if they break away and want to go do something else with, like, a whole new life, that's fine. But, like, if we want to inhabit the same life, I've got that locked down. I'm goated. Becoming a blood fiend? I don't know. I don't want to live forever. I would want to live forever. I think that sounds cool. But I don't wanna live forever. I don't wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. Or however the song goes. It's my life, and it's now or never. And I don't wanna live forever. I just wanna... It's my life. But yeah. She didn't survive. She's just alive. I got a YouTube notification. At least Sai is alive now, for now. She didn't survive. She's just alive now. True. Dude, what if Sade is nothing there? That'd be crazy. Chat, if we were to do a karaoke stream, what would, like, be the songs? Okay, we got all of our employees here. It's sweeper time. I think, at least. Do we have everyone? Let me double check. I'm paranoid. Jeez, that jump scared me. When night falls in the back streets. Chat, it's the night in the back streets, except instead of a wave of sweepers, it's a wave of employees. Oh no. Vampire Sade? Dude, look, it's the sweepers! From Limbus Company fame! Dude, that's so crazy. We're gonna... Hold up, let's get all of our level 5s. Come on, level 5s. Risa can join in, even though I don't really trust Risa being a level 5, but... Sure. I think you're lying to me, game. That's Bong Bong. Bong Bong is not level 5. Let me put Risa back, actually. I don't trust you being a level 5. Kill Fodder 3 is... Frank is... Kill Fodder 2 is... Yeah, let's just take these. These seem good. Alright, you 3... Who are you? Oh, that's just an employee. Alright, you 3... Go to this one. And then the rest of you go to... We're gonna do 2 groups of 2. No, that's not 2 groups of 2. 2 groups. Zach, can you read my last message? Zach is a blood fiend that played too much Persona. Changed my mind. I've actually never played a Persona game. One of these days I will, probably, be forced to engage in Persona, but it's just my mask is just a half mask. It's just, from it kind of from me, actually. It just evolved over time. But yeah, I don't know, Persona's like an interesting series. Alright, here, I'm actually gonna take like 2 of you and go here. Okay, nice. You guys go here now. Oh, that's 3 of you. Here, you guys, can you kill this real quick? Thank you. Okay, nice. Are we done with all the ones here? Yeah. What's your Scooby-Doo? Why are you down here, Everett? This is what I was asking. I was like, oh yeah, is everyone like where they're supposed to be? No. Jay, you have to go right here. Okay, nice. Okay, never mind. I just remembered the sweepers just like let you pass. They're just like, yeah, we don't really have any beef. The fact that the sweepers started here makes me wonder which other ways the ordeals can come back. I mean, the Noon of Midnight's gonna come back. Or it already has. Excited for the internet set on fire when Persona 4 Remake drops and we get Zach to play it, and he's literally so normal, we don't even warn him about the gender. Uh-oh. Is it one of those, like, games that, like, people get mad at on the internet, and they're like, this person interpreted my media incorrectly? Uh-oh. The sweepers! Alright, we can... Workday complete. Day 40. Look at this, chat. We're continuing. Proceed to the next day. This is actually uncharted territory, chat. This is literally the first time. This is literally what I said would happen. Blue star and melting love. Okay, no. Literally, not, we're not doing those. We're not. We're re-extracting. Oh, does Silent Orchestra suck? I can't remember. What's this one? What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? Okay, chat, this is very important. We are going to be starting day 41. And this is a new thing. Is this thing, like, okay? Like, this is permanent, chat. This is literally permanent. So if it... I guess I want to know if it's one of those, if you kill X amount of people, does it, like, spawn, basically? Or does it, like, when it spawns, kills a lot of people? That one's fine. Swan, swan, swan. They say swan. Swan. Yes? Okay. I trust you guys. This could kill the run. They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That is why... That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Isn't that literally the city right now, though? Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as the singularities. We know about this. Oh, the wings! This is the first time the image shows up. It's totally not in the title screen of Limbus Company. Production of a permanent food supply. The manufacturing of customized living creatures. Transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation. Artificial intelligence that was more real than people. The technology to preserve the present by biding time. Et alia. I don't know. Permanent food supply. Manufacturing of a customized living creatures. They brought the dire wolf back. Transportation of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation. Artificial intelligence that was more real than people. Chat. I don't like how timely this is. I don't like how we can, like, possibly tie each one of these things to a specific technology that either has recently been developed or is in development right now. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that we're living in the city. Do you love the city you live in? Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear or were eaten by larger companies. Yup. At some point, they were called the Wings of the World. Oh, the Wings are company? Oh, I guess, yeah, it is Corp. I'm so stupid. And soon, a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was so slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. Icarus, I know that one! They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are the disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy Corporation's rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. Hell is real? That just casually, like, uh-oh. In every man. Inside every man, there are two wolves! Dude! The two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. Inside you are two wolves! The wings only guided our instincts of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us, from its depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potentiality into all mankind. Uh-oh. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Music got cut off. These aren't dire wolves according to the scientific definition of the species, but are dire wolves according to our definition of the species. Our definition of the species is, it's the dire wolf. Yeah, I saw that. They're just lying, basically, which is kind of crazy. It's like, we brought the dire wolves back from the dead. Just don't question it. It's so messed up that Zach won't have to experience the thinking of the rivers were a metaphor for years. What rivers? Many coworkers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point, seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. Why? What should we expand, chat? Hakuma or Bina? Remember he forgot the rivers? Never mind, he forgot. Oh, the thing under, like, Heathcliff's house. I don't know. I was trying to, like, think of, like, when rivers were important. Wuthering Heights is on a river. Limbus wants to become L Corp, and the sinners are the energy source. That's, like, they're, like, making no energy. Hawk moi. Oh no. Bina, because you pronounced it better? Oh no. I guess is the thing we have just gotten an Aleph. The thing under Heathcliff's house. Well, didn't we say that, like, the thing under Heathcliff's house was, like a river of, like, death or something? I don't know. Well, that's, like, a different river. I don't know. I don't know what the rivers are, actually. I just realized it's probably, like, the same river. Or, like, the same, like, concept of a river. I don't know. But yeah, is the new thing is the new thing an Aleph or a WoW? Or, like, something like that? Because if it's not, we can put it in the record team. But if it is, we can... Actually, no, the sinners are creating sin resources. That will be the energy source. Imagine having, like, 12 just random people just be your energy source for, like, all of, like, a city of, like, the entire alphabet. Of, like, the entire global population. Yes, but you said you were trying to think of when rivers were important and came up with Heathcliff's house. I forgot that they were rivers. I thought they were lakes or something. But, I don't know. Also, no one's telling me what it is, so I'm gonna assume if we're unlocking an abnormality this late, it's gotta be, like, Aleph or something like that. So I'm gonna broaden... Actually, wait, do we have a quest for the other one? No, I'm gonna broaden the extraction department or whatever. Eats Don Quixote at Zach. Oh no. Wow. We gotta get new quests. We're not completing enough quests, chat. Bum, 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 bum. We told you it was fine, yes? Oh, okay. I just read, like, people, like, saying stuff. They were like, give me yaoi, and I was like, huh? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, a brand new day, never seen before. Technically, 40 was never, like, completed, but, like, it was seen, because, like, we would go to 40 and then reset. But look, chat. Memory repository to day 41. It's a whole new experience. You need to do the old quests? Yeah. What is this? Huh? What is this? Why are there, 6 just white guys? With blue eyes and blonde hair. Why are they here? Why is it an Aleph? Or no, this is not, this is a WoW. Why are there 6 white guys? This is scary. I don't know why they're here. What did the abnormality even say? It was like something... I don't remember. Something happened, I don't know. Hong lose Abno, trust me. I don't know. If I, like, can. I don't know. I don't think that... Maybe. I mean, he has one blue eye. But, like... Is this, like, if it kills enough people? I feel like these guys are gonna, like, kill people. I don't know. The boy band ASMR. Alright, I'm gonna send... Shoot! This is scary. I'm gonna send... Let's send Kill Fodder 1. Worst case scenario, Kill Fodder 1's probably, like, stuck to it. Oh god, but what if it's got, like, an attachment? We'll do Insight. Always start with Insight. Always start with Insight. What if it's like if you use it multiple times, it kills you? No, we gotta... It's gonna be fine. The boy band ASMR. That's One Direction you get soloed to? Oh, no. Oh, we forgot to equip the dreams. That's fine. I don't know what's going on. Let's get Risa leveled up. Is repression good? No. What's a good thing to do repression on? Alright, Risa, you're gonna go here for today. Life for a daredevil. We must farm this week for the 100%. True! Okay, new week, chat, new week! We're gonna farm for, like, literally months. That's pretty good. New week, chat. Yippee. Oh, wait, did we make Plagius... Or not Plagius, sorry, Kill Fodder? Kill Fodder, go work on him. Where are you, Kill Fodder? Go. Brothers just blink. If that's the only thing they can do inside the containment unit. When her brothers show any sign of pain... Who is she? Who her? Sobs, new week. Oh! The Smiler! Look at that thing! She just, like, liquidated its feet. Okay, common, very low. Is it gonna keep doing that? I mean, it says it's high, so let's try attachment. Maybe that's a bad idea, I don't know. Okay, they can just blink. We'll approach them. And, like, kill them? Oh! Okay, I should not have done this one. That's the, whatever the attachment, the... That one's very bad. Don't do that one. Okay, attachment is not good. Hopefully that wasn't like a, if you do attachment work on this thing, it like kills everyone. Okay, so attachment is like very low or something. I mean, I guess we'll continue doing insight then. Whoa, this one's got the green on his face now. Hold up, it's changing every single time. Hold up, we need to pay close attention to this one, chat. This one's gonna be like... Here, let me go up a little bit so we can see whenever it, like, says something. Yeah. Okay, it's good work result, and so they're not getting killed. Okay, I see. So when the work result is good... When the work result was bad, the appearance changes. When it was normal, the appearance changes. When 5... I had one question, chat. Chat, I had one I thought I could trust you. I thought I could trust you. I had one question. I had one question, chat! Chat! We've soft locked! We're never going to another week! I had one question! I said we're stuck with whatever we get next. Is this one gonna be one of the ones that, like, has, like, a kill count on it? Like, if certain number of employees die... It's over! The run's over! Execution bullets? I'm not killing my employees! We're not doing that! It's literally fine, Cheeky. No, it's not! Actually, it's probably not that strong. We can just kill it. You know what? We're just gonna kill it. We can just bring enough people down here and, like, just kill it. And if it ever tries to do anything, we just kill it. It's a WoW? Yeah, you're right. It is a WoW. It's a WoW. It's a WoW. Never mind. Never mind. Dream of Black Swan's brothers just blink. As if... Okay. When brothers showed any time... Dream of a black swan will approach. Okay. Interesting. Time to reset to day 1. Very funny. No! The appearance didn't change. Am I supposed to, like, not look at it when it does that? I don't know, this one has a little goop on it, but that's about it. When 5 or more employees in the facility panicked? Panicked? We do that literally, the employee that's next to you forces the people that works on it to panic. We can't even hide it from you. What? When 3 abnormalities escaped? This is the devil! Warning, forceful reduction of the counter can also change. How do you force... Oh my god, just the day going by. So, you can't have people die, you can't have people panic, you can't have abnormalities escape, you can't have time pass. This thing sucks. The graphic quality of the text just got lower as well. Wait, what just happened? Why is the text quality low now? Huh? These things suck. The bird that I hate. Maybe? I don't know. They seem just to be just a bunch of white guys. This thing is literally ignorable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it is a WoW. I'm just keep remembering that's a WoW. Yeah, but it's gonna stack with, like, the other, like, don't break out. That's creepy. Your outfit looks cool. What is this? Oh, it's like tufts of hair. Of, like, feathers. Dream of a black swan. It does have a weapon. It's just observation level 4. Which probably means it's got a left weapon. Hold up. Might be goated. Okay, let's wait for it to calm down a little bit, because I don't want to send any other... Wait, actually, no. Now that we've unlocked all the information about it, we can send other people to it. Because we know that it just won't do anything. I forgot, this is like a little test. Dude, we got, like, the little, like, easy hallway, which is so funny. Like, nothing happens here. Alright, Risa, you're gonna learn, You're gonna learn repression work. Bum, 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 bum. What was I gonna talk about, actually, today? I forgot. Oh, chat, what, have you guys seen the Blueprints, the game? What are you guys' thoughts on me potentially, like, streaming that and playing it? I have to, like, know if you guys would find it interesting, because it is, like, a $30 game, and I don't want to, like, spend $30 on a game that, like, I'm not sure if I would necessarily enjoy, and and, like, chat wouldn't enjoy, so... Why has it got that picture? That's Duck Sinclair's outfit? Do it. The Blueprints. Oh, I thought this letter was part of this. It's not. But yeah, I gotta do a... what's it called? I have no idea what it is, but do it. Oh, no. It's gonna be the boxes. See, the issue is I don't want it to be the boxes stream again. Because that's, like, the worst case scenario. Remember the boxes stream, chat? Where, like, nothing happened, and it was just the boxes? Counter lowered. What's breaking out? This thing. I don't care if it's boring, do it. Yeah, but then it's gonna be a boxes stream again, Way. We don't want that. I don't know. Maybe. Never forget the Bird of Judgment. I mean, perhaps it's in my house! I was gonna say, like, it's easily forgettable, but, like, it's in my home? The boxes stream. Yeah. See, Cheeky remembers. I forget Punishing Bird exists. Where is Kill Fodder? Oh, here's Kill Fodder. I just realized I'm sending someone in already with a hat. Dream of Black Swan's brother, just blink. When her brothers show any sign of pain. Better than Zort? It's cheeky. The floor is on the ceiling. What do you mean? Or whatever, however that saying goes. I forget. Oh, it is still just WoW. Non-escape. Wait, what? It's non-escaping. Why would I care if its appearance changes? Okay. Lamau? Does it, like, make it harder to, like, work with, maybe? I don't know. I don't care. Actually, I should keep looking, just in case. I don't know what's happening. I just got here. Welcome, Gaming Aussie. Welcome. Welcome. How are you today? Mayhaps Way knows the way. True. We're Lobotomy Corporating. We're incorporating lobotomies. Can Frank get the cool, like, eyes already? I think it'd be really cool if they did. bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. We go all the way over here. We go to Risa. All right, we're kind of locked in. We're kind of goated. I forgot what we were gonna do before, but yeah, the blueprints. I feel like it'd be a good game. It seems cool. It's like a puzzle roguelite, and I like roguelites. Bum, 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 bum. You should make dinner. Yes, you should make dinner. That would be a good idea. Whoa! Kill Fodder has already replaced their previous bear ears. They've given them to Nikola Tesla. It's fine. Nikola Tesla has the bear ears now. Kill Fodder 1 has, like, the feather helmet. It's fine. They're friends. Oh, it's gonna be, like, one of those, like, gives better bonuses when, like, you have all the full set or something. I don't know. Your spelling died after yard work? Oh, no. You should get your dessert. We're actually in the same time zone way as it happens. Interesting. Time zones. Alright, let's send Kill Fodder back in. Actually, should we send someone in who... Never mind, Risa is not... Wait, we should send someone in who can level up. Actually, there's literally no one there that exists that's not, like, common. My bad. Bum, 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 bum. Go here, Frank. Frank is censored to censored. Frank is feeling censored from censored. The Black Swan is no longer saying anything because it's not, like, it's just been good result after good result. And it's like, dang, I can't activate my gimmick. Which is less white boys, I guess. I don't know. Has he got nothing there? I used to. I don't have nothing there anymore, though. I got rid of nothing there. Cedric's common now. No, I can't level up Cedric with this strategy. I guess I can level up attachment, though, so that's fine. Dun, dun, dun. I guess you can, like, work here. Because we gotta, like, give people, like, ego gifts now. Dude, this is kind of like my Twitch raid notification. I should change it, because I don't, like, play Minecraft. Every time I try to stream or play... See, Minecraft is, like, such a deceptively enjoyable game. And, like, not in the way that, like, oh, I like, poured so many hours into Minecraft. Dude, I can't figure out what I want to do in Minecraft. Like, it's like, oh, I should play Minecraft and stream Minecraft. And then it's like, I start playing Minecraft and then I get bored. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do now? I don't know. It's Minecraft. You always gotta do something, but I don't know. Minecraft. Chicken jockey. And then the theater explodes or something like that. I don't know. Have you guys seen the Minecraft movie? I have not. Oh, I didn't send anyone to go kill this. I guess I'll send you. Chicken jockey. Easy. You haven't? I have not. I have not either. I just know that, like, people have been, like, blowing up... not, like, actual explosives, but, like, have been, like, going crazy in theaters whenever Chicken Jockey appears. And yeah. Chicken Jockey. It's funny just to hear the memes and have your buddies get angry at you for not seeing it. Yeah. Oh, dude, this guy's eyes got, like, gouged out. Look at that. That's crazy. No eyes. That's... rip, I guess. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Well, this one's not blinking anymore. Showing any sign of pain. And then you just, like, take... I don't know what this one's got taken, because this guy just has, like, goop on the side of his face. This one's legs are gone, and this one's eyes are gone. This one's just, like, mildly uncomfortable. I'm assuming this is the evil one, but it also could just be there. That one's lips are gone. Kill fodder. Honestly, we should just keep working on this until it does whatever its gimmick is. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe its gimmick is bad, actually. Virgilius strikes again? Oh, true, yeah, he stole his eyes. It's gonna be crazy when Virgilius has to die for the narrative in Limbus Company. Because he is going to. Like, I don't know if, like, we're gonna have to fight him, but... Virgilius is totally dying for the narrative. Like, have you seen the character? His ears are gone? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, his ears are gone. Oh, it's like a hear no evil, see no evil, speak a lot of evil, and, like, walk towards no evil, or something like that. I don't know. Dude, this costs so much. Walk no evil. I wonder what the other ones are gonna be. Probably, like, one of them's gonna lose their hands, and, like, I don't know what the other one's gonna lose. Uh-oh. Well, we can see now, I guess. I can't see, actually. Didn't it say that its appearance changed? Where's the appearance change? We already had this, we already had this, we already had this, we already had this. I don't know. For now, it's common. I'm gonna work on something else. What do you mean, something changed? Bum, bum, bum. Dude, Virgilius is gonna, like, fight Sancho again, and Sancho's gonna win, but, like, it's gonna be like a... Like, not like, oh, Virgilius is gonna die now, but it's gonna be like a, good job, kid, kind of moment. Like, you did it, kid. Like, one of those film moments. And then later, Virgilius is gonna die. Trust me, chat. Project Moon reveals the information. Kim Ji-hoon sends the spoilers directly into my brainwaves for how Limbus Company's gonna end. Gregor's never metamorphosized. No, I'm kidding. Dude, imagine if Gregor never metamorphosizes. And he's just like that the entire time. And it's like, oh, guys, I'm gonna metamorphosize one of these days. Finn! It's kind of scary that the Fraud Gregor video is one of my most watched Limbus Company shorts. Like, it's in, like, the top 20, I think. Because that means some people's, like, first introduction to me are, like, me calling Gregor a fraud, and, like, I feel like they might kill me. Like, the Gregor fans. That's scary. I'm scared of Gregor fans. That's not the right one. Where are you, Frank? There you are. Bruh. I'm gonna forget Voyager. Okay, okay, literally Porcupus was like this yesterday. We're goated. We know what to do. Potential man. Chat. Potential man's gonna solo. Sancho's like, wow, thanks. I can already summon an anime blood bow, which is way cooler, but thanks. I mean, probably, like, I don't know. She would be ecstatic, actually, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, Miss Loves Fixers, would not be like, I can already do this. No. She would be ecstatic. Like, yippee! Well, also probably, if he dies in front of her, be sad that he's dead, but, you know. Yippee! But yeah. Chat, what are your thoughts, now that I've made the short and, like, it's published, what are your thoughts on Jia Shichun, surviving Kanto 8? Because it seems like we've got all sides of the camp, where we've got the clueless and doesn't actually think she's gonna die. We've got the thinks she's gonna die but hopes she doesn't, so they're coping and saying that she's not gonna die. We've got, me on the she's gonna turn into a blood fiend camp. And then, I don't know, are there other options? Are there other, like, it could happen this way, chat? Gia isn't living? That's my thoughts on the matter. But, actually, no, it's not. I think she becomes a blood fiend. I think it's gonna be like, oh, she's going to die? And then Dawn goes Sancho mode and bites her. Blood fiend, actually, that'll be cool. I think she becomes Dawn's first kindred. Don't make me do this again, Zach. We'll end it there, but I just wanted to, you know, introduce some fresh faces to the thing. I couldn't speak for a second. Never thought about that camp? Yeah. Blood Fiend Peak, yes. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Does she die in the book? I looked up Jia Shichun, like, the original book, like, the Red Mirror or whatever it's called, and there is a Wikipedia page with, like, 3 lines of dialogue, and it's like, Jia Shichun is a character from this book. It says nothing, like, and like, she just kind of exists. And every single thing about her besides that one Wikipedia page is Limbus Company themed. So there is no hope or salvation for understanding this character unless I read Dream of the Red Mirror or whatever it's called. And there's no way I'm doing that because it's the second longest book, minus Don Quixote. So sorry, Gia, that's way too much reading. I haven't even read Wings yet. Screaming, there will not be a Sancho. Cheeky, we had an entire intervalo dedicated to every character being like, there will be a Sancho baby. Like, I literally said in the original, like, messages, I'm like, uh-oh, I know what Project Moon's doing. And then you're still like, no, they wouldn't. But I hate to be the one to say it, but, like, that's what they're doing. That's literally not true. That's what I said. I was like, guys, I know what Project Moon is doing. And I'm like, they're gonna make her have a kid. And you guys were like, no. And I was like, okay. But then now look at this. she's gonna have a child. A kindred. There's no way that Project Moon is continuously adding lines of dialogue that characters are like, huh, you're gonna have a kid. And then I mean, I guess she could, like, defy the narrative and do so, but I just feel like they've said it a lot more frequently than a normal, like, defy the narrative. We had a dedicated intervalo to the well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they said, oh, yes, you are going to have a child in the narrative, or in the actual story, but the narrative is following the trope of we're bringing this up because it's going to happen later. They're saying, oh, you can't have this, you can't. Also, why is this not playing the song? Hello? Oh, because you're not playing the piano, I forgot. If you just, like, take notes, the piano doesn't play. Who knew that musical instruments worked that way? There will not be a Sancho Baby in Kanto 8. I might agree, although Jia Shichun is kind of muddying the water, but past Kanto 8, I don't know. If Dawn gets a second Kanto, there's no way the Munchkins don't reappear. Okay, no one's dead. Let's go. Okay. Oh, also, I forgot they don't spawn down here. Dang it. Okay, let us separate you guys out. Oh, actually, let's just have Wei do this. I think Wei can solo. Oh, actually, let's have Wei, and then... Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're like, over here. Okay, let's leave you here, and then get you and you here. Let's get you guys in here. Let's get, where did I put that? Let's get you guys in here, and then let's split you guys up. Let's put Jay in there. And then... Zach, the payoff for the thing set up in the intervalo would her being able to live freely without Roshinante, without having Kindred. That is true, too. But... that... we also had the whole, like... Father Don Quixote being like, huh... You don't really seem like you have had any kids yet. You should maybe have some kids. And then her having, like, stuff about that. I don't know. It just... I didn't say, like, I want it to happen. I'm just saying, like, narratively, I feel like they're building that up. Okay, you guys are going to do that. Oh, wow, they're all, like, dead. Here, you guys can go in here. Do you think Project Moon would let her live a happy life? Yeah, probably not. Let's go! No! What do you mean the red shoes? I didn't even know I still had those. Where are the red shoes? Okay, normal speed. Dog, you're crazy. What do you mean, the red shoes? We've not had a red shoe scare in, like, months. Why are you like this? Alright, let's farm a little bit. Let's farm a little bit. Guarantee you get to whatever. I don't know. Sure, it would be horrific dramatic irony, but like that. Then what? After that, what then? Well, I think that that what it's gonna be is like what Project Moon is probably going to do is, like, have it be, like, a twist of the dream. Where it's... because, it's gonna be like, oh, Father Don Quixote's dream can't come true. However, you can still have Blood Fiends that aren't evil by just having them be the fixers. Like, it's gonna be like a society... like, they're gonna open a fixer office. Think about it. Obsessed with fixers, wants to kill villains, and the whole thing with Blood Fiends is that they have to kill people to survive. It makes so much sense that they... Oh, yeah, this person's arms got taken off. I don't know how I didn't see that. It makes so much sense if they would be like, hey... You're gonna open a fixer office, and then just your kindreds are not gonna kill people. That is not true at all. Dawn is... I don't know. Oh, you were saying not true at all to Blood Fiends don't want to cure themselves. I don't know. Anyways. Workday complete. Also, this thing I'm not gonna let, like, go off, because I realized, like, what if it has a thing where it, like, kills a bunch of people? I don't know. I'm just workday complete. Yippee! Anyone promoted? 0 promoted is crazy. We gotta work on getting level ups. Alright, chat. We gotta get a new thing. This one... This one. Uh-oh. Well. What do we say, chat? Nothing there? We can reset this one. I will say I do want to get an Aleph early so that we can reset it once we get the kill 3 escaping Alephs. And we can also put this one in the thing. So I think I will get nothing there. And the many shells cried out one word. Manager. No, I'm not getting Melting Love. I hate Melting Love. I hate Melting Love. That abnormality sucks. It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. It has! It's been like 2 years, Angela! Woo! 2 years! I should suppose that you've become a bit more familiar with them. That's true. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Well... I kind of got spoiled by Limbus, so I kind of know what they are. Oh, please, you can't still believe abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appear all of a sudden, that we need to isolate them, do you? I don't like that she's using... You still can't believe that bizarre aliens, because this... You're reminding me of my mouthwashing playthrough, Angela. Let's not go there. And we also got Curly from mouthwashing with nothing there? I don't know. Abnormalities are not the evil monsters that you read about in old fairy tales. I mean, they also kind of are. Like, I'm pretty sure they literally are. They are not some supernatural gods that descended upon us to judge our sins, either. There is an old river that has been flowing at the very bottom of this world for many an age. The river! Woo, the river! Is the source of everything, but has been forgotten by mankind. Then how would you know about it? Whoa, what is this? Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world there are very small gaps, or holes. It is through those which the river gently finds itself a stream. My stream? Oh, look, there's a Judgment Bird! Look at him! We know that one. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out of such a gap somewhere in the Black Forest, located in the outskirts. The source of abnormalities? Or, like, natural abnormalities, I guess? Obviously, the amount was simply too insufficient for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. The music cut out. Wait, I thought that, like, we collected abnormalities that, like, were already, like, made elsewhere and we were, like, collecting them. We're making abnormalities? Our singularity is not that we produce energy from the abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Yo? Wait. I didn't know that. I thought we just There were just enough of them. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It is because of that terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day, or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot, waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seeds, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Uh-oh, you looked at me, didn't you? Aren't we allowed that much hope, at least? Uh-oh. I had to stop halfway through a conversation because I realized he didn't know. Nope, you did not in fact get spoiled by Limbus. Oh. We thought the river was a metaphor for years. I'm so mad. It's where they come from, Cheeky. They come from the river. The river of abnormalities. I thought we just collected. I thought, like, people would just, like, distort and, like, go crazy and, like, turn into abnormalities, and then we just, like, collect them. But no, we make them. Interesting. We're just that evil. Or maybe this is more of a, like, those who walk away from, like, Admantius, or whatever it's called. Like, maybe it's like that. Except it's not one child, it's a lot of children. It's actually a substantial amount that we're torturing. Do not open this! Let's go! True. Okay, game plan. Oh, I hate you. Game plan. We get one more Aleph while we're still in the day 41 to day 45 cycle. We get one more Aleph. We do one day where we kill all of them using the rabbits. I remember that we have them. Using the rabbits. And then we do a week reset. Yeah, that's what we're doing, chat. Also, anyone want the feathers? Here, I can give it to Killfather 2 definitely seems to want the feathers, so I'll give Killfather 2 the black swan. Look at that. I already have mimicry. Yep, but I thought that would be like cool. What do you mean give way mimicry? Way already has. Omelis. Yeah, Omelis. At this point in time, distortions don't exist? Wait, what? I don't know, that's probably something later on. Bear paw. Honestly, it's only been like 2 hours. Let's continue. I'm actually, am I goated at Lobotomy Corporation now? I feel like we had like those few times where I was like, oh, we're like, a few as in like over the past 2 years, where we just like haven't really been, oh hey, they reset. Okay, so like literally just don't care about these guys. But like over the years where it's just been like, oh, like we're failing a lot, but now we're like actually kind of goated. I'm like good at the game. And so we can actually like do this like fast, quickly. Like days take like a third of the stream instead of one full stream. Distortions and abnormalities are not related. They are, but pretend they aren't. Okay. It's got a countdown of 1, by the way? That's crazy. Oh, can you shut up? I forgot that this thing, like, makes noises. Be like your brother censored! Dude, just kind of sit there and... I don't know, demand sacrifices that I never actually have to follow through with. Dude, we got Sade in Lobotomy Corporation Real! Or something, I don't know. What are you good for? Okay, your attachment, got it. Alright, Wei, hopefully the armor actually works with Wei. And I know Wei already has a thing on on his cheek, but I think it would be cool to get the full nothing there suit. It's so messed up that he's good at this game. He's supposed to be my L streamer. Sorry, Cheeky, I'm just goated. I'm just good at video games. Can you... Okay, I want to look at it, but I literally can't because it's making just god-awful noises. Individual Aleph abnormalities suppressed. We just need one more, chat. We just need one more, and it keeps giving us them. And so... I really don't want to put it here, though. That would be bad. But I guess we have to. Unless it goes down. Wait, what if it goes down? What if it zigzags? Imagine being good at this game. Can be me. Oh, sensors are probably making the most ungodly, horrible sound ever. It's just they're censored, so we can't hear them. That is true. Hold up. Let me check something, chat. We gotta verify this factoid. We have to verify this factoid. I think there is the perfect image to verify this as well. Okay, where is it? Sorry. There we go. Oh, never mind. I thought, sorry. I was gonna open this image, chat. I was gonna open this image and then be like, oh, look, he's covering his ears, but he's not covering his ears in this one. Sorry, the one where he's covering his ears is the one where Ryushu is covering his ears because there's swear words. But yeah, chat, look, it's either nothing there or censored. We got both of them though. Your favorite abnormality, give it up. I never realized, but this is like totally a hand here. Oh, it's also totally like her hand. Look at it. Oh no, never mind, there's another hand behind me. No, it's totally like its hand. Censored. Is Crummer looking at censored? Yeah, people do it all the time. We forget because we're the manager, but like, dude, there are people whose whole job is to look at censored. Like, look, ready? Watch this. It is now Frank's job right now to go look at censored. Frank is looking at censored right now because Frank doesn't have like the optical like trick your brain into seeing the things that aren't there. My bad. I was gonna close the thing covering chat because I can't read chat right now, but I guess hold up. I'm gonna have to pause because stupid thing doesn't work unless I'm on it. Why is Crummer smiling? Because she's evil. And I don't know. Censored is evil. It's either that or the other one. I mean, Cromer is literally Hitler, so... Remember what... Like, also, like, Cromer, like, turns into, like, her ego Picatulum, like, thing, so... She is known for her, like, body horror. See, look! Frank just looked at censored. She's fine. Can you shut up? Dude, I have this, like, giant dog. Just going... Like, it's like, can you please be quiet? There's supposed to be nothing there. Not a lot of noise. Chat, I had an idea for a game. It was a mix of SCP and Lobotomy Corporation. I know that's, like, the same thing. But it was gonna be like a first-person, kind of like puzzle-solving game, where you would play as an employee, and it would be in its own universe. That's why I'm saying it's not just Lobotomy Corporation or SCP. Like, I came up with a bunch of my own abnormalities / SCPs, stuff like that. Oh, hey, Risa has glasses. But, basically, it's like a first-person game where you play as someone working in the corporation, and then each different abnormality or, like, monstrosity, I can't remember what I called them, but, each one would be, like, a different, like puzzle-solving game thing, where you, like, have to work on it by, like, doing specific things, and, like, and then, like, you could get, like, ego gifts if you, like, knew, like, the secret stuff, and, like, all that stuff, and it was really cool. One of them was gonna be called Nothing There, and, I know, just hear me out, though. It was gonna be Nothing There, but instead of it being Nothing There, it would be an empty containment unit, where there was literally nothing there. And the facility would use it as, like a garbage disposal thing, because if you put something in there, it just wouldn't exist anymore, because there's nothing there. And that's what I thought, like, would be cool. I don't know. Sadly, it was inspired by Garten of Banban, because I'm like, if these people can make a video game, then so can I. And then I got through the design process of, like, 3 abnormalities, and realized, wait, I don't know how to code, and I don't know how to 3D model, and I don't know how to do all this. And then I just started thinking about the lore of the world, and I'm like, I don't know how to, like, make an enjoyable game. Like, I need to get to that point first. So, sadly, I don't know if it's gonna be real. But it was really cool. It was a really cool idea. And one of these days, I don't know. I've seen more YouTubers releasing video games that aren't like YouTuber games, where it's like an actual, like, hey, I'm this YouTuber you guys like to watch, or like this streamer you guys like to watch, and I'm, like, I basically am the person adding money to the game, and it's this. And it'll be like an actual game and not just like a YouTuber game. And so maybe, once, like, if we get, like, really, really YouTube / Twitch / streamer / YouTuber famous, and I get, like, a lot of money, I can maybe make a video game, and maybe it could be that one. Because it's a good idea. Like, because all the SCP games are, like, go into the SCP facility with guns, because you're, like, exploring an abandoned SCP facility. And it's like, well, what if I just wanted to, like, do the action of, like, okay, this is what a worker would have to do to on their daily shift interacting with the abnormality. Not, like, there are, like, barely any games, and, like, none of them do, like, the, like, puzzle. There are probably, like, one out there, but, like, I can't think of it. What's the fear of dogs called? Being afraid of dogs. I don't know. Probably something. It's probably got an actual name. I was afraid of dogs as a child. I've told this story a bunch of times, but I was not only afraid of dogs, but even after I had already been afraid of dogs, there was one time where I was going, like, on a walk at, like, my daycare or whatever, and there was a dog off the leash at the bottom of a hill, and I was running down the hill. You weren't supposed to have your dog off the leash, so it ran up to me, and it bit me, and then it threw up on me. And it was a very traumatizing experience. And I remember I got in trouble for, the dog, because, like, the owner of the dog didn't, like, blame me, but, like, the daycare that I was with was like, why were you running at the dog? And I was like, I was running down the hill. The dogs, by the time I realized there was a dog, it was already running at me. And at that point, I was running down the hill too fast to be able to stop. So, I don't know why you're not blaming the person who's got a dog off their leash in a place where you're, like, there are signs everywhere that say, hey, don't have your dog off a leash. And I don't know why I was the one that got, like, no, you can't do that. And it's like, what? I get, like, it's a very stressful thing for, like, dog owners, because I know if you, like, bite, like, something, like, your dog gets, like, put down. But I wasn't gonna put down their dog. It was just, like, a traumatic experience for me. I don't know why, like, I was, like, in a position where it's, like, it's your fault. Like, no, it's not. I was running. I understand it might not be the dog's fault, but then it's the human who didn't have their dog on a leash's fault. It's not mine. I should be able to run on a public trail. I don't know. Anyways, I've said that story a few times. Sorry that I keep bringing it up, but that whenever someone says fear of dogs, I remember that. That's how my brain works. And it threw up on me, by the way. It it didn't only bite my arm, but it bit my arm, and it was sick, and it threw up on me. Like, I'm so glad it, like, didn't break the skin, because, like, I would have 100% gotten, like, some sort of, like, horrifying disease. And then there was another time when I was, like, walking by myself, and then, there was just a dog that ran out of someone's house, and it bit my leg. I'm pretty sure it did break the skin, and it was like, you're gonna have to get, like, 15 shots for, like, rabies, but then we just never did. And I didn't get rabies, so I'm fine. But that one was also, like, a very weird situation. I should have really asked the owner, like, hey, does your dog have rabies? But I wanted to get out of that situation as fast as possible, so I just, like, kind of walked away fast. A kid bit... No, a dog. A dog bit me. Dogs. I don't know. I'm not, like, really scared of dogs anymore, but I was scared of dogs as a kid. But, I don't know. I think it's fine if you're scared of dogs. Like, it sucks that you're scared of dogs, but I know there's this, like, very big, like, social stigma again about people who are scared of dogs, and it's like, dude, it's like a phobia. It's like an irrational fear. Or, like, it may be rational, because dogs are kind of scary if you look at them. But, like, I don't know why people are like, what do you mean you're scared of dogs? Look, they're cute and fluffy. It's like, I don't know. They're also scary. You don't like dogs? That's perfectly fine. You have a cat. I was never allowed to get a cat, because people in my family are allergic, so I wasn't allowed to have a cat. We had a dog. It was very nice. I loved it a lot. The dog didn't really like me that much for some reason, even though I was, like, really nice to it, and some of my siblings weren't. But then it died, sadly, and, yeah. I remember in one of the streams I did, I was like, because it was like a pug wawa. It was a mix of a pug and a chihuahua, which I don't think you should be allowed to make, because they are extremely, like, hyper dogs combined with the pug's awful respiratory system. So it's just like a literal recipe for disaster, and I don't think dog breeders should be able to do that, and I think they should face repercussions if they do that. Because it genuinely is such a, like, literally hardwired from its like, birth to have, like, lung conditions, and that's eventually how our dog died. So I think that they shouldn't, dog breeders should not be allowed to do that. At least if they want to, like, you know, create animals that, as long as we're still on the, like, whole, like, we are creating animals that, like, exist to, like, be able to survive on their own thing. Like, if we're, like, at the late stage of just, like, make anything, then, like, it's whatever, but I don't think we're there yet. And I think that the animals should, you know, be able to survive if you're making them. Hot take, animals should be able to live and not suffer throughout their entire existence. But yeah, it was a very cute dog. I loved it a lot. Her name was Freeway. That's because we found her, or we didn't find her. My mother found her on the freeway, darting between the cars, yeah, very nice dog. I regret every single day to this day that during the time that I was making my nom 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 but it's blank meme videos, that I was filled with too much hubris, and I saw my subscriber count rise by, like, 1.5 thousand in one day. And so I was like, oh, if we get to 10,000 in the next week, I'll show you guys a picture of my dog. Because if it did continue for a week, I would have been able to get 10,000 in a week, but it didn't because the memes fell off like in the day after the day they were made, basically. And shortly after my dog died, and so I can't do that anymore, and I have kind of lived with that since, and it's like, it's not like I'm like traumatized about that, but I do regret not sharing my dog, my cute dog, with you guys, because I mean I can now, but now any image that I show you guys is gonna be like somewhat like tainted with the knowledge that she's dead. So I apologize for not doing that sooner. Yeah. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Sorry, this has been like a kind of dark thing. I've sadly had a lot of pets die. The only pet we really have that's still alive as like a family is the evil bird that I hate. We don't abuse the animal or anything like that. I just say that I hate it because the bird itself is evil and like the devil, and I hate it. And it killed its sister wife thing. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad creature. And I know you're not supposed to attribute morality to an animal and to a pet, especially human morality, but I'm not attributing human morality to a pet or an animal. I'm attributing animal morality to an animal, and even then it is still like the devil. So one of these days you guys can get a picture of that, but I'm not like just given that. Yeah, I'm not promising anything, because also I don't want to jinx it to die, because I don't want to be the cause of its death, but like, that thing does not deserve attention, or fans, or praise, or validation. That thing is the spawn of Satan. And another thing. Oh no. Cheeky, we're talking about the bird that I hate. Chester. My bird, the devil bird. I've been just saying these stories, and I've just had to keep saying more, because no one in chat has, like, told me to, like, the switch or anything like that. So I've just been continually talking about pets and animals, and all the stuff in the chat is just, like, I love applesauce, and I like orange juice. And it's like, uh-oh. We got the Mast3r Zak daycare over here. Are we talking about your bird? True! Damn that beast to hell. I agree! I'll even say that aloud, because I hate that bird. The bird that I hate. The devil bird that I hate. Take a picture, let the bird... No, I don't want to be the cause of the bird dying, because then if the bird dies, and I've been calling it the bird that I hate, that's like me being evil. I don't want to assume it's evil. It's contained. It's not like the Joker. It's not going to break out and kill like 10,000 people. It's contained. It's in its environment. It's happy, which kind of sucks, but I'm not going to make it unhappy on purpose, because that just makes me complicit in the evil aura that it produces. It's making me want to do those. Like, that's its end goal. It wants to spread its evil and corruption to others by making them complicit in its crimes. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I refuse. It does kind of look like Punishing Bird, though. Blind obsession moment? True. The bird... If I'm Ishmael, the bird is my Ahab. If I'm Ahab, the bird is my whale. If I'm the whale... I actually don't know what the whale is, I'm gonna be completely honest. I saw an image that someone posted in the, like... Because I sometimes check the Limbus Company Reddit. I don't use Reddit, but I sometimes check it if they, like, are, like, talking about something, just to, like, I don't know, feel like I'm more of a part of the Limbus community than just the videos that I make. But someone like posted an image and it's like, oh yeah, actually the whale is like connected to the bottom of the ocean floor or the lake floor, and the lake is like an entire entity. And I'm like, I'm scared. I don't like that. I'm like, I don't want that to happen. That sounds scary. Anyway, another thing that Sancho can't be forced to make a vampire baby during Honglu's Kanto, because that would be worse than anything that could happen to Honglu. No! I think bad things can still happen to Honglu. I think Project Moon is either going to have the payoff be for the horrible things they're going to do to Honglu, either not be as bad as like everyone thought it would be, and like kind of it either is going to be underwhelming, or it is going to be infinitely worse than anyone could even imagine. It can't be just, oh, this is what we were expecting. It's gotta be either underwhelming, or Project Moon is hiring the most messed up individuals in existence to make the Kanto. There is no in between. The payoff is not just gonna be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that seems kind of messed up. I wouldn't want to go through that. No, it's got to be like, oh my god, that like this is awful. Terrible thing that will happen to Honglu, but they will not be as permanent as a vampire babe. Well, Honglu's gonna live a normal human life, so nothing that happens to Honglu is gonna be as permanent. I can think of some. I don't know actually. I mean, having his sister become a vampire baby would be like that's we've definitely got to like weigh the how bad it is to become a vampire baby, and to have a vampire baby, and to like have like someone you know be a vampire baby. We got to weigh those, but I think that would be another thing that would just add on to like the, oh no, Honglu, and now you got to deal with your what would she be? Your aunt? No, your step aunt. Your stepmother? No, it wouldn't be stepmother. What? Chat, I need help. What would Don Quixote be? Or I guess, what would Sancho be to Honglu if Sancho turns his sister? What would she be? What if they make Honglu into a temporary blood fiend? We're not having 2 blood fiend Kantos in a row. But we might have another Kanto where blood fiends are one of the things that happens in them. Like, I think one of the things that's gonna happen is the blood fiend, but like the main focus is gonna be like probably distortion. They're probably gonna have him distort into like something or something like that. Actually, you know what? I think he's gonna become an abnormality. You know what? I think she's gonna... I think that Honglu is gonna become an abnormality. I think Honglu distorts and we're unable to kill him in time, and I think Honglu becomes an abnormality. Like, we go through the Fathoms, like, halfway through the Kanto, and it doesn't work. And then Honglu becomes an abnormality. And then Dante's new ability is revealed to be, like a thing that can make it so that you can bring people back from, like, even the brink. But I think Honglu does become an abnormality. Land of Wonders, Honglu. True! I think Honglu becomes an abnormality. And that is what happens. And then I think we're unable to beat Distorted Honglu. We're unable to beat the Abnormality Honglu. Then I think Abnormality Honglu kills Jia Shichun, but before she can die, Sancho bites her and she becomes a blood fiend, and then we fight Abnormality Honglu as the Sinners with Bloodfiend Jiashichun. That's what happens. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, chat. No, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I've never read Dream of the Red Chamber or whatever it's called, but that's what's gonna happen. That is gonna be Canto 8. Thus it is written. If that happens, all my tier 4 level 50 full pack of Hong lose? Oh no. He'd have 2 moms? Maybe, I don't know. He'd be a part of the Bloodfiend family, but not a Bloodfiend? That's true. Think about it. She's not gonna take off the shoes after like 1 month. She has already, though. She has. She's done that once. Because the thing is, the difference between Sancho Bloodfiend having a new kindred and something like Heathcliff Necromancy Theory is Heathcliff Necromancy Theory is much more subtle, and they are not focusing on it like at all. They've had one scene where they focused on it, and it's been relevant in one ID cutscene. And it's been relevant in his like ego. So it's a little bit more sprinkled, and it's a little bit more hinted towards. That's the same thing that happened with Sancho being hinted. La Sangre de Sancho being Don Quixote's ego, light hints towards Bloodfiends until the great reveal. However, Project Moon is being a lot more heavy-handed with, hey, you're gonna have to have kids. So I think that's less of a like, it's gonna build up and more of a like, it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. The knot Ishmael made can't be unraveled. It's a dead man's knot. And then, well, that's why Dawn didn't like them on her shoes. She was like, I can't untie these. Oh, actually, no, she doesn't need to untie her shoes. Huh. Yeah, also Ishmael being like, I want her to stay as Dawn. Which, not in a, like, bad way. She's just like, because you also seem to not want to have this. Also, she's got a thing for lobotomies, as discussed previously. But I think that, she does actually care for Dawn and Sancho, and yes. Yeah, she is the part of her, like, Yuri squad that, cares for her the most, I would say. Ryushu, less love, more desire. Similar with Jiashichun, but not as much as Ryushu. Jiashichun's like a happy middle between Ishmael and Ryushu. And then I don't know if there have been any other women yet, but we're gonna have to see, I guess. Ishmael cares for everybody, true, but also cares for Dawn romantically. At least that's what I think. I don't know. I don't know, chat. It seems that the Limbus Company subreddit has turned. Because I remember seeing people being like, why do people start shipping Jiashichun and Dawn? They only had one line of dialogue between each other. And I'm like, yeah, but it was... Did you see the line of dialogue? Like, I don't know, man. That was a very charged line of dialogue. I don't know. I'm new on this whole, like, shipping thing. I didn't really, like, do this before Limbus Company, so I don't know. Like, I'm new to this whole domain, but I think I'm getting a pretty good hang on it, I guess. I think that we're getting a good hang on it. I think that Dante Heathcliff, very strong. Virgilius Heathcliff, very strong. I will admit that Virgilius Heathcliff is not as strong as Dante Heathcliff or Dante Virgilius, but there's still, like, something there, as opposed to nothing there. But, yeah. And it's more of just, like, they would be together because they both want to be with Dante. I like how our avatars look like nuggets walking around at this angle. I've been looking so hard for one of these stream avatars packs that like turns you guys into nuggets. If anyone here is able to do that, if anyone has the ability to like figure out how to do the sprite sheets like that, and can, because these like ego gifts and stuff like that are literally just the same thing as like the hats in here. It's literally built to have this in it. But if any of you guys would be willing to like figure out how to do that, dude, I so want to just have you guys be Lobotomy Corp workers every single stream. I think that'd be so cool. Chinese woman attempts to flirt with Spanish vampire. The Spanish vampire cries for help. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Ryushu would give a sig to Sinclair if Virgilius allowed her to. It's in her contract. True. Ryushu would also smoke inside of someone else's body, which is crazy. That's like insane. But yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys are here, but I know Lobotomy Corp streams are the ones where you show up the most. CM or Anxiety. If either of you guys are here, I'm pretty sure both of you guys wanted to react to the Limbus Company Fruits things. I am going to make my reaction to Alexiel's probably today, and then hopefully have that out this weekend at some point. And then if you guys just decide whichever one wants to do theirs second, and then after that. So, yeah. Very nice. The Hogmoo smoking image out of my head. Get the Hogmoo smoking image out of my head. True. Anyway, I can't emphasize enough. I do not see that Intervalo as Sancho baby buildup. I see it as Vampire Cure Care buildup plus Sancho assassinates Limbus Company higher-ups buildup. That's fair. I agree. However, the Intervalo afterwards introducing Jia Shichun and having her throw herself at Dawn is it kind of, I don't really see that as maybe Vampire Care buildup, but I don't see that as Sancho assassinates Limbus Company higher-ups buildup. Let's just say that. If you want to see more Ryushu not respecting other people's bodies, you should read my fanfic. That's one heck of a sell. What? Okay, remember, the Noon can't reach the lower levels. So we gotta have people get ready to kill the Noon higher up. Which fanfic? You wrote many. Which fanfic, Cheeky? You're being, you're like an artist that has like multiple works of like high quality like Mona Lisa level arts. Sorry, not Mona Lisa. I hate the Mona Lisa. I hate the Mona Lisa. Sorry, I'm sorry to compare your works with something like that, but yeah. I was talking about the checkup, Zach. I know. I also agree. But then having the Intervalo after the checkup be what it was, I think that it paints a very different picture. She will neither have the power nor be able to physically do it because of the contract shenanigans. All I'm saying, they just brought up the fact that Virgilius broke the contract again. The fact that they're bringing up breaking the contract, and then also all this stuff, I don't know, it seems to be having some build-up, let's just say. There seems to be some build-up in someone might break a contract. Who knows? It could be anyone. It might be Dawn. But it could be anyone else. Oh, that's shocking. Someone actually engaged. I wrote one where people other than Foss get swapped with Dawn. Didn't go well. Oh no. Zach, don't jinx it. You just cursed Cheeky's work to be stolen many times before she becomes famous. Oh no! And her work being famous for the fact that it was stolen. Or something like that, I don't know. Wait, no! Hold up! Reverse it again! What if I react to more of Cheeky's videos and they get more... Actually, no, never mind. Cheeky's videos are like 10 times as algorithmically, like, good than my own. Like, she's kind of goated at the YouTube video stuff. Honestly, kind of cracked. Ooh, wait, hold up. If I ever need to become like a YouTuber that like reads scripts and stuff like that and like makes like well-planned edited videos, I could have Cheeky make my scripts. Because I have no idea how to write scripts. But Cheeky is not only goated at writing, but also goated at like algorithmic engagement. Hold up, no, we might be cooking. Hold up. We might be cooking, chat. We might be in the... I thought this was Jia Shichun for a second, but no, that is very much not Jia Shichun. That does not even look close to being Jia Shichun. I just saw red, I think. I think I just saw red and I was like, Jia? But no, that's just the color red. Virgilius is only level 90. The levels in Limbus Company aren't accurate to their respective, like, actual things. Like, Ricardo being level, like... I think he was like level like 55 in the game's code versus him, us having like level 55 sinners fighting him and him still like soloing us. The levels aren't accurate, but yeah. I just hope it's true that Virgilius is here just because someone needed to pick up Sancho. I think that'd be funny. He's here to pick up Sancho, probably to make sure she doesn't break out. And, like, maybe, like, 3 other sinners. But, like, he hates his job. Possibly, like, maybe Otis and Ryushu. But probably just Sancho. Ricardo is level 60? Yeah, and we have, like, level 55 sinners. And then we still, like, struggle on him again because now he's, like, a new... The level just correlates to when you're... It's not an actual, like, standpoint. I don't think. Or at least that's what I have been told. You fight him in 530 with level 40 again, then with level 50 sinners. That is, we are leveling up by 10. But I'm pretty sure, like... Because, like, the Bok Gax, I'm pretty sure, make the people higher level. And those, like... aren't canon, so... Or I guess they aren't canon, so that's fine. Otis and Ryushu get nerfed by Dante, so theoretically it would be fine. That is true. Oh, no! Uh-oh. Gamma 46, we salute you. Oh, doesn't this thing, like, do a bunch of weird stuff now? Because, like, a bunch of people died? No, I guess it's only our actual, like, non-clerk employees. Or something like that, I'm not sure. I don't know. Kanto 9 is gonna be Otis Trust. Kanto 9 is Ryushu. It would be very interesting if they switched up the Kanto order. Imagine if they switch up the Kanto order, chat. Like, we're all like, oh, it's the order they get off the bus on. But, like, imagine if they do, like, a switcheroo. And they make us think that it's, like, Ryushu's Kanto, but in reality, it's actually Otis's. And, like, they switch it in the middle. Like, that would be insane. Especially for Otis, specifically, because she's, like, whole, like, the mystery thing. Chat, no, actually, hold up. I need to actually, like, do this. I was doing the mirror dungeon. Like, this is so worth it, chat. This is so worth it. Hold up, no, this is so worth it. This is actually, like, insane that I didn't, like, see anyone talking about this either. Okay, chat. We're just gonna have some weird noises in the background. I gotta open this on one of these. I forgot about that. Hold up. No, this is so worth it, chat. This is so worth it. They did that with Dawn and Hong Lu. They did not do that with Dawn. I'm sorry. We knew it was her Kanto the entire time. I'm saying, like, in the, like, trailers, they, like, don't even let us know that, like, it's her. Okay, chat. So you know the Cyclops abnormality that you see in the mirror dungeon. This guy. I don't. Why are we using GeForce for the website? But what's interesting is the dungeon event. And we know that there's the Cyclops abnormality. There's also the Hydra, the Dryad, and like the other, basically all the Greek mythos that appear in the Odyssey, basically. And they're all hospital themes. They all are related. Someone is breathing heavily and angrily. A large, towering figure is trembling and shaking. Its breathing is labored. It is unclear whether it was from wrath or sadness. You, who's there? The figure talks to you. Look at this. What the heck does it say here? The figure, showing a piece of paper before you, appeared to be blind. Appears to be blind. Literally the one... it has been blinded by Otis. Literally, the canon of what happens. Sorry, it selected the image and I have to tune back in. So this is literally the one that like Otis is most known for. The paper that says the secret about something must be kept. It is a record of a certain patient. Tell me, what does the paper say? Tell the truth. Check past. Tell the truth. You reply. The document says that a secret about the patient in room 409 must be kept. I knew it, but that patient was... And this happens with all of them. This happens with like don't lie to me. The patient in room 409 is What's Otis's name, chat? What's Otis's name? Because it's not Otis. It's not Otis. It's not Otis, chat. So it seems what I'm getting from this, is that Otis's canto is going to be like maybe hospital themed, or at least that she has some sort of like hospitalization trauma, which is going to be so funny because I can make so many like we're bringing her to an old person's home jokes because she's like the old woman. But the like her name being a secret is like crazy. Like I was doing the thing and I'm like, wait a second, that's crazy. Do you think Zach knows about the child in the flask yet, if he's just now learning about this? The Hydra and Dryad do not appear in the... Well, they appear in Greece, in the Greek mythos. The Greece is the thing. It's fine. Whatever. But this is like a very... It also, like, kinda, like, censored coded. But I think Otis, like, having her name be, like, a secret... And think about it. What if she killed those tens of thousands of people, but... then had to be hospitalized afterwards? That might be her, like, whole story. Think about it, chat. Think about it. Think about it, chat. I think I might be cooking. Also, yes, I did just learn about that while doing Mirror Dungeon. But, like, I don't look up other people's Limbus Company theories. I make my own. I know there are, like, other people that are like, hey, guys, I have this theory. But unless, like... Actually, I don't even know of, like, one that I know. Because I don't want them to, like, taint my, like, my theories, you know? I'm the theorizer. And I got Honglu forehead theory right. No one else would have gotten Honglu forehead theory right, by the way. That's exclusively... So, like, if someone else... If I was, like, focusing on other people's theories, like, we'd be missing so much. What's really interesting about the Cyclops and the Child in the Fast feels so blatant, which begs the question, what are the ones from Assault, Ryushu, and everyone else? And if there aren't any, then why not? Alright, let's end Grant Us Love, but then I'll check out Child in the Flask. Fine. I actually failed that one in the Mirror Dungeon the other day. And I was like, dang, this is like... I can't believe I failed this, because it was like literally the first module that I did, but then it healed everyone, and I'm like, well, that's not what I want. No, don't break people out! I'm breaking in and checking out. I walk my brow and I... How did you break out Allurain, by the way? Where the heck is Allurain? Where the heck is... Oh, it's up here. Okay, this is why I need to do this first, because Forsaken Murder is literally fodder. Oh. I mean, I could just lose some... No, I'm killing them. It's fodder. Kill this one, and then we've got to hunt for the other one. Everyone's already in, like, safe places, so it's fine. We're gonna have the... Well, you know what? Let's build an A-team. Let's build the meat grinder. Okay, they're grinder worthy. You are grinder worthy. You are grinder worthy. Forsaken Murderer can just be killed by, like, anything at this point. It's fine. You guys aren't really, because you don't really have, like, that good of weapons. I think, oh yeah, and then Oswin. You are grinder worthy. Yeah, let's go. Ow! Okay, maybe chill out. Let's look at Forsaken Murderer being killed. Did I take away everyone go? Oh no, never mind. They're just, I forgot they have to, like, go to the lower level. Never mind, this Clark is gonna solo, by the way, chat. Let's go. Oh, that didn't lower this by 3. Never mind, I'm stupid. It's immune to white damage. Okay, well, I guess then you can, I guess, take a break. Actually, no, you guys should be taking a break in here, just in case we need to heal anybody. There we go. Anyways. Jeez. I heard it scream. My god. It's playing all this music, but, like, no one's broken out anymore. No one even died. Horrifying. Anyways, I'm gonna have... it's a 2% chance. I'll give you more chance for it to happen. Frank, please. Get the eyes. Oh, and this guy threw up. I threw up. I'll give Wei another chance to get the thing on his face. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He already has it. Look at that. Yippee. Wei is mimicry. Dun 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 dun. Rooshers is either Sleeping Bag of Olden Days or Spider Bud. Return of Allurain. I remember when Allurain, like, haunted us, and now it's literally just fodder. That's crazy. We're actually, like, insane. We're goated. And Hyena is still the employee that just solos everything. Come on, Censored. Let us have Frank speak no evil, see no evil, and I guess hear no evil. Like, I don't know what we're gonna get for hear no evil, but maybe there's headphones. Maybe, like, a thing has headphones. I don't know. I am the True! My name is nothing there. I am the Mimic. Okay, I guess Frank is not getting the censored thing today. That is fine. My name is Wei. I am the Mimic. It was difficult to put the playlist together. Oh no. Ahab's level 5! Let's go! Next day! I'm kind of goated at this. You must be happy, Flesh Idol. Oh, it's the stupid stationary ones! I don't want these ones! Is you must be happy that love the city you live in? Hold up. I'm looking it up. I don't care. Be happy. You must be happy. Yeah, you love the city we love the city we live in. None of these other ones are like cool. I don't care about this. You must be happy. We can't get an Aleph. It's a building. It's a building, not a person. This place where there once was only silence, perhaps because it was only you and I here. Re-extract, doesn't it not do anything? I don't know. It has gotten a bit livelier thanks to the Sephiroth. Unlike me, they were weak and lacked rationality. Why did you open your... No, you just frowned. They made so many mistakes that greatly annoyed me. I did not approve of you placing the Sephiroth here. However, you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sephiroth... It's Sephiroth, right? Or Sephiroth, I don't know. Were key to the untying of this knot I lie in. Ishmael? I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me I wouldn't understand. You even blocked me from interfering with that relationship, saying that I must be left as solely your role. Attachment issues? You want her all for yourself? That's crazy. You were right as always. Even if I stayed here repeating this endlessly, I suppose I still won't be worthy of understanding it till the end. What if we play as Angela? To quote one of your favorite lines, "A machine must behave as a machine!" Dude, this is actually like a goated line. No, wait, I'm thinking of, the purpose of a device is what it says it does. Or, no, a purpose of a thing is what it does. Never mind. A machine must behave as a machine is not one of my favorite lines. One of my favorite lines is a purpose of a thing is what it does. That one's goated. The purpose of a thing is what it does. Let me look up the full quote. Purpose of a thing is what it does. Yes, the purpose of a system is what it does. Yeah. Zach agrees with him? No. Sorry. It's not a machine must behave as a machine. It's the purpose of a system is what it does. It's a completely different line. I got them confused. The purpose of a machine, the purpose of a system is what it does is a quote that basically describes an object. It's used a lot in like consumerism and things like that, where and like the process of like selling things and things like that, where let's say you are advertising a product and you are like, oh, it does this, and it does this, but behind the scenes, you as a company produce the product with a certain either defect or misaligned feature, or produce a specific thing at a lower cost, and thus a different outcome happens, then the purpose of the system is what it does. Let's say your car, like, you build a car that's so bad that like 75% of the time it explodes. The purpose of that car is to explode then. Yeah. Zach is on his Cromer grind set. About to call the Robo Hunt office? Oh no. About to call N-Corp, you mean? No. I don't, like, hate sentient robots. I hate people calling non-sentient robots sentient robots. You guys know that I have, like, really, like, weird... I still don't know what it's called, but I'm just gonna keep calling it the Ouroboros. That thing freaks me out. I'm never gonna say that I'm against, like, sentient robots, because I don't want the Ouroboros to, like, hurt me. I am building the Ouroboros. Just trust me. Put a star asterisk right above that, but I'm building the Ouroboros. I don't want it to kill me. So I had to play the role of the observer, the only role you bothered to give me, enduring all the pain that others forgot. Actually, I also don't want to explicitly state that I am building Ouroboros, because what if someone builds an Ouroboros to kill all the people that said they were going to build Ouroboros? So that asterisk is for them too. Maybe I am not actively building the Ouroboros. Asterisk. I gotta figure out a way to do this. Uh-oh. This is actually kind of scary. Yeah, I'm not actively building the Ouroboros, but I am not actively working against the construction of the Ouroboros, and that is due to my lack of ability to build the Ouroboros as we currently stand. But perhaps in the future, I would be able to accumulate the knowledge and resources to build the Ouroboros. Okay, that might work. I don't think I'll have to point that out again. Dude, I feel terrified now. I'm like, my entire body just like... I'm like, uh-oh. The Ouroboros. I want robots to become sentient because I think people like me will be seen as human if robots are sentient. That's fair. I'm kind of scared about robots being sentient because the way you create... The way you improve algorithms is by killing them, like, an infinite amount of times. And I don't want to have them kill a sentient thing an infinite amount of times before they realize it's sentient, because then that thing has realized that it has been killed all these times and is like, huh, that's bad, and I don't want it to, like, kill me because it's mad at humans. I'm not the human that did that. Please just... I think sentient robots should be able to differentiate between human and humanity. Isn't it Mobius? Is it Mobius? I thought it was the Mobius strip. It might be Mobius. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to return to main menu, and then we're going to look at the flask. She's not the Ouroboros. Guy that grew up around a specific demographic of people. No, I'm not saying she's the Ouroboros. I'm just saying that whenever I bring up the Ouroboros, I have to clarify things, or else I'm afraid that it might, like, kill me. And I don't want it to do that. Where's the new guy we got? Hey, that's a terrifying image, but... It's the basilisk? I thought you said it wasn't the basilisk. You were like, no, the basilisk is the one that, like, freezes things. I thought you specifically, Cheeky, were like, what are you talking about when I called it the Ouroboros or the basilisk? Is it the basilisk? I can't remember. Now we're just gonna look up the flasks now before I dig myself into a deeper hole. I don't know what's going on. Limbus Wiki GG. You don't use the fandom wiki chat because it's not that good. We're gonna go flask. Children in the flask? I thought it was just child in the flask. Oh, the full abnormal... The ego gift is child within a flask. Ah, I see. I don't see this one very often. Intertwined meshing of glass chemistry flask conjoined into one construct. Okay. Expand. Something that creaks, squeaks, and shakes is stood before us. Inside is a pink liquid. Just like Foss icon. So this one's probably Foss related. Look at the sea. I can't zoom in or else it'll, like, kill the tab. It heaves whenever the liquid container shakes. It's the Kool-Aid Man! Or it might be the liquid... Dude, it's the Kool-Aid Man! Oh, yeah! Dude, that's crazy. Hi, Kool-Aid... Dude, it's the Kool-Aid Man's child. Kool-Aid Man Jr. Please, Kool-Aid Man was my father's name. Call me Cool. I don't know. Or maybe it might be the liquid's movement that causes its massive glass body to move. The liquid seems to consist of multiple things and beings, each droplet with its own face. It's Kool-Aid Man! One sad-looking droplet is pushed away by its mean-faced peers. The giant glass trembles, and a pink drop is ejected. The droplet is crying. Aw, I'll comfort the droplet. How do I comfort a droplet? Would just be nice to it. As odd as the order sounds, the sinner does their best. All I'm saying, half of the sinners would not say that. Does their best to lift up its spirits. The droplet seems to have perked up thanks to the sinner's efforts. I could be free thanks to you. It feels as though the droplet has said something like that. Soon enough, the droplet disappears from view, and an object that looks like a big glass container was left in its place. Check failed. How do I comfort a droplet? As odd as the order sounds, sinner does their best to lift the spirit. Alas, it didn't seem to help the droplet shake off its gloomy mood. Thanks anyways, this is for your trouble. Feels as though the droplet said something like that. The droplet handed us half of itself, then disappeared in the blink of an eye. Seeing as the sinners are saying they feel refreshed, its half must have been a gift. That's what happened to me. I didn't comfort the droplet. I feel sad now. Oh! It's because she's, like, banned from the Gesellschaft! Oh, I get it! The other Fosts are mean! They're gonna bully her! Oh! Hold up! And that's what her hold up, before we finish this. Fost ego! I'm just gonna look up Fost. Fost. Fost, hold up. Where's your ego, Fost? Where's your ego? Ego. Look, it's there. The Fosts are kicking her out. Oh, I thought this was just like some random fish. Dude, and like I don't think that's her actually. That might be her. I don't know. The gambling. Wait, it's like the other Fost because it's her shadow kicking her out. Or maybe she got, like, kicked out of, like, Herman's group or something. I don't know. Dude, this is I am learning about Fosts. Dude, that's crazy. The Fost... More than just the tier list theory. It's Roland? That is his best Gesellschaft pronunciation yet? He'll die before he can say he can let Angela or Angela Light exist without saying some stuff about the Ouroboros or Kool-Aid. The Ouroboros Kool-Aid man. Oh no. It's like they're like too smart for me, I guess. I don't know. Alright. It's only right to put it back where it belongs. No? I can see why this is not like doing anything good. The droplet is lifted and pushed into the giant glass container. As we watch the face of the droplet filled with terror, contempt, anger, and loathe as it slid down the tube. You shouldn't have done that. We might have looked like one in your eyes, but to me, this is the inferno. It felt like it told us such things. Along with the glass container, we could hear something within our hearts crack. Dude, it's like Fost! Wait, Fost doesn't want to be part of the Gesellschaft! She was having fun when she was, like, not as smart as he sang. Hold up, when we were on the boat, not the boat, the train. The only reason she didn't like it when she was in Dawn's body is because she was like, Dawn's gonna, like, make them make more fun of me. I mean, I guess one of her most prominent other selves is literally Adolf Hitler, so... It's only right we put it back where it belongs. The droplet lifted and pushed into the giant glass container, and we watched. We watched the droplet begin to fill with terror, contempt, anger, and loathing as it slid down the tube. While we were distracted by the face, the droplet bounced off and slid out of view. Maybe it was something we shouldn't have done. Oh. Fost, more than meets the tier list. True. Trivia? Abnormality's appearance and ego reminiscent of Fost logo? That's true. She's literally not allowed to be nice to people. It's crazy. That's true. Dude, what? Okay. We gotta check out the abnormalities. Hold up. There's gotta be, like, another one that's like... Where are the abnormalities? I don't want to read their lore. List of abnormalities. There we go. Alright. It's gotta be ones that people don't have egos for. Because, like, they haven't been introduced in Cantos yet. So it's gotta be... All these are, like, ones we have egos for. It's Curly! Dude, Wayward Passenger is literally Curly, I just realized. Hold up. Wait. Wait. Because he's stranded, and his body's getting... Oh! Lost and abandoned, tossed out like trash, having no place left in... This is Curly! It's Curly, chat! Hold up, we're actually goated. Intelligence equals sadness, stupidity equals happiness, just like in real life. True. Or I guess ignorance. Not necessarily... You can be smart and happy, but ignorance. What's your opinion on cute little nuggets? I think they're cool. Also, we did just finish Lobotomy Corp, Everett. I apologize for that. But we're now looking at the wiki. Yo, it's got like a little animation. Dude, this is literally Curly. This is how Curly gets his limbs back. Dude, this is crazy. Would you pet the nuggets? Yeah, I think I would. Like, if they're, like, chill with being pet, of course. I wouldn't just, like, pet them. Dude, cat cafe manager? What about nugget cafe manager? Think about that. Is your nugget safe? Yes. Yes, your nugget is safe. Yes, here, I can actually show you. Here. We'll go back to we'll go back to lobotomy for just a quick second. So we can show you that your nugget is safe. Everyone's safe. Everett, he's literally too good at the game. No one ever dies. Honestly, we've probably done more... We've done way more... Actually, not even probably. We've done way more streams than we've had nuggets permanently die. Hold up, let's see. Come on, load. I don't know, Everett. Would you want to be petted? Here. There you are. Perfectly fine. You subbed? Let's go! Very nice. We should let Andre come into contact with Plague Doctor? No. I am not letting anyone come into contact with Plague Doctor. That's the bird that I hate. The bird that I hate. She's so cute with those horns. I'm glad you like them. Pet, 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 pet. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the... I think Everett is permanent, by the way, so congratulations. If not, I'll rebuild it every time you're here. But, yeah. I'm not even a nugget. Yeah, I don't think Andre is a nugget. Way's just like, kill Andre and, like, I don't know. Or no, send Andre to the machine, the bird. Do you remember the machine that, like, blows people up? Okay, sleeping bag of a bygone day you guys said was Ryushu. Mirror dungeon event. It does smoke! You're right! There's a skeleton. Making ominous, labored noises. There's a shadow of somebody in its spine. Does the shadow breathe? One must ponder. Are we gonna pick up a respirator and put it in its mouth? A single breath was more than enough. For the first time in its existence, they could breathe in and out as much air as they wanted without hurting. Every second of their life was pain. No one will ever understand that. Blowing into its mouth was to blow into its mouth. Ah, yes. Oh, I guess the respirator does. I thought they were just, like, blowing. There is a coughing noise not long after. Perhaps liberation is nigh. Watch. The shadows in the skull was nothing but a lingering feeling. Resentment, penance, all of it to no avail, so it fades away in silence. All that remains is a hollow skull. I am not a nugget. Well, that's because you asked for Frank to be in, but I can still make you, Cheeky. Also, I think Alexiel's not a nugget either. Because I'm pretty sure I made everyone before we had it permanent, huh? Dang. Alright. Heavenly Commander's Throne? The heck is that? Never seen that. I actually don't know what any of the other ones do, so I'm gonna be completely honest. That's where we have to stop. Burning Duchess! Oh, it's the... Well, we don't have an actual image because... Yeah. Oh, this one's unmet too. I didn't know we had unmet ones. That's kind of cool. That's just Rhodia, chat. Ryushu is Spider Bud. Oh, I thought you said Ryushu was the sleeping bag. That's fine. I don't know enough about Ryushu anyways. Dude, the smoky old man is Otis. No, I'm kidding. Otis is the Cyclops. All-around cleaner. I remember someone saying something about all-around cleaner and Rhodia. And, like, Rhodia would get, like, an all-around cleaner ego. I wipe everything. Cleaning is enjoyable. I like to be the same as others. Yeah, that's Rhodia. I am frankly troubled. The model next to mine boasted that it has multiple parts that others don't. Is that what makes one special? Am I special the way I am? This is literally Rhodia. Never mind. This is actually Rhodia. Sinclair's is the one that yells at you for not doing your homework. I know that one. Yup. That makes sense. That also probably mine, but oh no. Sinclair and Zach moment. No, I am not special. Disregarding the answer, it gives a stern reply. I will keep living an ordinary life, the same as now, just as assigned to me. Then it disappeared into the dark, spinning at a surprising speed. You are not special. Am I not special? Not special, not special? After giving a laggy reply, it suddenly began tearing off all the cleaning gadgets from its body and crashing into walls. It rubbed its body on other objects while sparks flew off as it was trying to attach things to it. It only stopped after a while. Maybe I wanted to be special. It had already disappeared when the empty voice seemed to reach the ears. So, Rhodia's gonna crash out, chat. Rhodia crash out. It's gonna happen. I should stop looking at the wiki for random stuff. I don't know. I'm probably not that good at reading the wiki, but I'm gonna call it a here. You can tell that I don't necessarily want to end the stream because I'm doing everything in my power to delay. But yeah, sorry that I didn't stream Friday. I might do a non-canon stream later today to make up for that. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, is Easter, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream. So, but I'll try to. But if worse comes to worse, we will sadly only have this stream this weekend. But hopefully it was enjoyable. But yeah, I think with that, I'm going to call it a day here. Oh, I got to react to the Alexiel reacting to Jay's reaction, to my reaction, to Chiki's reaction, to Limbus Company Fruits. I got to do that. Was the all-around helper crash out justified? Maybe. We'd have to see. We'd have to see. But yeah, I think with that, I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there. And I'll hopefully see you all later. Bye!